Backward show. That shit knock, nigga. That shit knock, nigga. It just happened. My nigga Low snap on the board. Hey, I'm doing 60 through schools on speeding, swerving, blasting Sosa, and I'm going fast as hell. She think we on a roller coaster. We burning blunts up in that whip, it turn into a toaster. And I need Mercedes Benz, I need a Tesla roaster. Ayy, so tell me where the money at. Take the what and leave the what. This nigga must be dumb as fuck. Can't leave without the cheese. And I fill my bag up with some ganja from overseas. I'm on the all cuss diet. Hit it once, niggas is dying, and we let the smoke blow in the wind. I know you smell. I smoked the whole sack. I ain't even got nothing to sell.
Well, Belly is definitely Gooty.
Yeah, but I'm like,
And Belly a bully too, so every once in a while you gotta bully him back. You have to Belly, bro. Belly, if you don't stand up for yourself, bro, he will just bully. He'll all over you.
Yeah.
He'll just start talking all types of shit about you. Like, gee, you really ugly for real.
Bruh. Yeah, you making that thing? Oh my god.
Gee, what's wrong with you, bro?
And this
Why you
nigga-
just like that? You be like, Belly, if you don't get show. He be like, bro, why you talking about me, bro? Like, nigga, you started it. Get out, get away from me. Get away from me.
He's like, you said something? You like, what? You like, huh?
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, quit fucking around,
Just hitting you
bro.
with this, bro. You try to like, bro. I'm trying to live my life. This nigga Belly is a child.
He like, yeah. He like, huh? Yeah.
yeah, but
What the fuck?
I think I just be like that because I share weed with everybody. Like if I'm smoking and I see you out there, even if I don't know you, but you smoke. Fuck it, I done gave homeless people weed. Like
This nigga Kyle will unplug your phone, plug his phone in,
And put your shit.
and then put his phone on top of your
Yep.
phone.
So it
Put your
looks. So
phone
it
on
looks
top
like.
of his phone.
So if you take a glance,
It
look
look
at
like
your
your phone
phone.
still
It look like your
charging.
shit still charging. This nigga Kyle's a snake, bro. King Cobra. King
He's a
Cobra.
crazy person. And Hakeem and them will go on your phone and change all your contact names. Like if you, I remember when phones you couldn't use to log on Hakeem, the C's would go on your phone.
I remember when
and
Hakeem drew a
Then
phone.
change all your contacts to one person's name,
Yeah.
and then change everybody's names to different shit. Like,
bro, that's just
how much time?
I think it's just
fucking child,
it's
bro.
an East Side thing because we all
It's
just
definitely an
assholes.
East Side thing, bro.
Because
That shit-
definitely an East Side
Bro,
thing.
Hakeem drew a whole bunch of dicks on my shell right
Oh, he was drawing dicks on everything
Who?
for a minute. Hakeem,
Yeah, Hakeem, we
you
was
really
even
was like,
Joe
bro, I got a
said
CD with a dick on it in my car right now, bro. It's a CD. It had a name where it just got a dick. I'm like, is this the dick tape? What is it? What CD is
I go
this?
to the, but it was so fast. Like I don't know how it happened. Like the whole, it was dicks just all over the Gold Vegas. I go to the bathroom. We at John's house. I'll never forget. It's like Christmas. We having Gooty Center. I go to the bathroom. Not in the bathroom, leaving 5 minutes. Come out. I go to roll up. I look at my rapper. It's just hella dicks on it. I'm like,
Hey,
must have
that's
got you.
that Christmas. We was off acid, bro. This nigga Jake bought acid for everybody. We was on Christmas tweaking.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I got you and John because John had a calendar that had all his actual shit to do with it,
Yeah.
and there was a dick
Dick.
on it.
Hakeem, no, but they used to have that board, that chalkboard in their kitchen. Hakeem, every trip he would draw something on it. It would be a dick or it'd be a
I was
space
just
boy
like-
with a dick, or a robot cold cheese with a dick.
I was just saying like, bro,
Shout out to
who
Cheese.
drew like it didn't even dawn on me like Hakeem because he was on the other side of the room as well. So I'm like, I'm looking around like, which one
Drawing
of y'all
dicks
niggas-
is so middle school, bro.
It's
Bro,
so hilarious.
Me and Lo, it's hilarious. It's very funny.
It's
very
it was fun.
When-
And it's funny
Hey,
now that you're older. Like,
It's
bro,
funny
look at
because
that.
every
Bro,
trip,
it's-
you be like, I ain't might draw no dick, but you still end up drawing a dick.
and it's real quick. It's just like a little rock.
Right.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Hey, you know,
and
they got like,
then you get deep into detail. You start adding little
You add little
music.
hairs.
Yeah.
I love
they got
you
this little
too.
thing where you can send your friends. It's like $4.99, but you can send your friends and shit like box of dicks. Like it's little cans of dicks, like little sour gummy
I
worms
don't know if
and
I'm sending
gummies.
nobody.
Right. Nah, bro.
It was hilarious.
You
bro.
couldn't say eat a bag. You can eat a dick.
Eat a
Yeah, that, like, yeah, it had
Eat a
like,
dick, bro.
dick.
Like, the only thing I
yeah, bro. It was like,
you got that one homie like, I like him.
it was like send your
James.
friends.
I'm not about to waste no.
It was like,
I
right,
already know
bro.
it's gonna be that one nigga.
Yeah, so it's gonna
If it's sour,
I ain't
I might
gonna
find some
cap,
way
bro.
around. I might rip
I ain't
it in
gonna
half
cap,
first,
bro.
then eat it.
I probably would eat that shit.
If
but
it's
I
a
wouldn't
sour
eat that
gummy
gummy.
worm, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, sour dick gummy worm
The
now.
sour dick
I'm about to
gummy worm.
clear playing the game.
I might
like,
rip it in half or something.
Hey, these little gummy dicks is slapping right now. These little
Hey,
yeah,
I always, me sometimes like how it be some niggas out here like, man, I can't eat gushers, man. That should be busting in my mouth. I'm like, bro, off the top you're gay. You're even thinking about that. Right, these gushers, cause gushers are amazing.
They are amazing, but they do gush in your mouth,
bro. But
why
are you thinking about
that? It's a
gusher.
And also, that shouldn't be like anything like that. That shouldn't trigger anything in you. Like PTSD comes from shit that you've been through, my nigga.
So that's what I'm saying, y'all niggas.
If ain't nothing ever gushed in your mouth, my nigga, what you having right? Like what you ripping in mouth, my nigga? What you bitches scared of? Who hurt you, my nigga? Who hurt you? But ring. We in the back of the class where the cool kids talk about the cool shit. We got a motherfucking special guest in the building. Kev right in front of the light. Oh my god.
This nigga black already. He was like, we gonna make it a little black.
Peace up, A-Town, shout out to Vern.
And we got, you know what I'm saying? Homie Daytona in the building. You feel me? Ganging. Daisy. We got says Daisy. That's Bo G's mom right there, you know what I'm saying? So thank you for giving us.
We got the tag team quadruple OG here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You got OG and then you got Lady OG times 2. So when you put 2 OGs together, never mind, y'all niggas stupid.
Y'all want to do some pimp downs.
It went over your head.
You're right, y'all ain't get that boy.
He about to do some pimp downs.
But you feel me?
So you feel me?
That's some killer.
It's some killer, it's some fire. So I'm about to just we about to get ready. We about to get ready to get smoking and stuff. Man. So we gonna start off. We gonna start it off because you feel me. Whenever we got, you know what I'm saying. It's basically the way that we do this. Y'all know we just trying to give a little bit of clout, a little shinage. Oh yeah. Hold on, which one?
No,
hold up. I'm tripping. I'm pouring through the.
Hold up.
Let me see that. Boom.
Is this thing on, man?
Is this thing on? Hold up. I'm tripping. I've been recording through the motherfucking. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We try to get the motherfucking yeah, go ahead, put that through there.
Man, we need some good shit.
Monique on Netflix. Oh my gosh.
I said Monique versus Netflix.
Oh.
That's the topic.
Yeah, we gonna get into one of them. But we, you know what I'm saying? We like to first give a little introspective on our artists, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? We liking to document this shit. Hold up, let me make sure I got my shit all right. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? Just tell us about yourself. This the young OG, you feel me? Out here, repping shit, ain't even got the sideways ID out
down,
here.
you feel me? Ain't got the sideways ID yet, man. As soon as I get in the club, I get these niggas my ID, they immediately getting their marker out, you feel me? Immediately getting the marker out for your boy. You know what it is, though. We here. Gooty, Niggy Leaks.
Niggy.
Future Soul, Young OG. I'm here back in the class, you feel me? I had to pull up in school one day, you feel me? We be skipping all day, you feel me? We'll never be in this bitch. I had to pull up on class today, come fuck with my niggas.
On life.
Yes,
sir. Feel me?
On
That's
life.
senioritis, you feel me?
What's up? You got some new music coming out?
Hey, I got some shit, and it's so sweet. I was playing on the way over here, but, I mean, I can't promise that's gonna be out soon. You feel me? Album mode, album time. You feel me?
Oh, I feel it. Congratulations on your video. That video that was set up,
Flow Session 3, bro.
It took me the longest to realize. I'm looking at the video. I'm like, oh, I know that spot. After like the 5th time I watched it, it was so much going on. I was high. I'm like,
you gotta watch it a few times, so you gotta watch both screens.
Yeah, because I was like, my dumb ass, bro.
So how did that link up happen? How did the Ted Cadillac and everything like
hey,
that link up come
shout out to Ted. So back in April last year, I put out Man in the City 420. We was high as shit. Dropped the at 420. The shit was buzzing. Niggas was fucking with that shit. And this nigga Ted Cadillac, he be here. He be posted here. Like, he from Pittsburgh, though. So shout out to Pittsburgh. Shout out to the 412.
Shout out to Bird.
But he tweeted one day. I've been following him. He been following me for years, though. Like, because Ted used to shoot videos for Juicy fucking J. Juicy J used to be my favorite fucking rapper, bro. And this nigga tweeted one day, like, first person to tweet me a song right now, to tweet me, I'll shoot a free video for him. I took advantage of that shit, and my nigga Hakeem took advantage of him, so he got 2 messages, and we linked up.
Wait, hold on, this was Juicy J or Ted Cadillac?
This is Ted Cadillac.
Oh, shit.
This is Ted Cadillac. So
Lesson, see that right there?
We
shit.
link up,
look at that shit.
And we shoot the first parts of Man in the City. It's like when we at Hakeem's house. we shot those parts, and then he had went away. You know, he a busy man. That's a busy guy right there. Oh. I'm cool. That's a busy guy right there. So he was gone for a little bit. He came back. We finished it, and that was that, bro. And then we linked up for this one, and he show love. We show love, man.
So is he like? So you saying is he easy to get in contact with, or he's like somebody y'all? You know what I'm saying?
He is specifically, you feel me, Nigga Leaks exclusive for the moment. But it's what we do. You feel me? We gotta get the right people to the right crowds, bro.
Right.
Like, we do that. I done did that.
That Gooty.
You feel me? Shout out to Annie, bro. I see you out here shining. My nigga Annie is out here shining.
Yeah, she is taking hella pics right now.
We was out here back in June. Me and my nigga Tom was there. We was out here and she had me jumping off the motherfucking roof in the garages and shit, bro. She's a great photographer and now she out here big snapping for all my peers. So we introduce people when the time is right.
The Gooty glue is very, very strong, you feel me? If you get too close, you will be completely, you know what I'm saying, encompassed in it. It's just that simple.
And he's a great photographer, man. Shout out Ted, great videography. Like, hey, we got some more shit on the way, too. Don't stop.
So tell us about the early journey, because we just had Velly on here, and he was telling us about the high school shits and shit like that. So, like, when did you know what I'm saying, what was your first early stage? Is it like experimenting with music and like, you know what I'm saying? What made you think like, nah, I'm gonna start taking this shit seriously for real?
Alright, so peep this, bro. My mom and dad both did music for my life. I was tapped into music dumb early. I'll probably say I was like 8 or 9 when I wrote my first rap. It was weak as fuck. My name was Will Thunder. My group name was KGM, nigga. Kings Getting Money. You feel me? I was 9 years old though. You feel me? But that's the first time I tapped in. But I left that shit alone because I started being a normal kid. I started smoking weed and shit a little bit later on, a little early. And then what really took it off was remember Gooty the mixtape?
Yeah.
We was in the bro. That's when we was freestyling in the basement, my nigga. 2012, before all this shit was even possible, bro. We was freestyling in my nigga G's mom basement. Shout out to Miss Tyra. You feel me? We was out here mobbing, and you feel me? We was freestyling, so it was all fun. It was fun.
But
it
was bad.
But we was snapping. So I say we put out Goosefix. We put that out. That was like 2014, and then I probably got serious probably 2014 because Belly was rapping, and I had this same exact mic right here, this blue shit. We was in my room. My nigga Belly came through. I had Audacity on my Toshiba. I recorded my nigga Belly. He like, man, get on this song. I told this nigga, don't tell nobody this me. Niggas coming to me in school like, this you, bro? This you? Do. I'm like, nah, that ain't me. You feel me? I ain't want to rap. But then. Earlier 2014, though, I wrote Method Man like January 2014. Like that song was old before I finally recorded it, and then I put out Cause I Was Bored. And then when niggas was fucking with that, I was like, oh, niggas is fucking with this. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, we gonna keep working then.
Yeah.
Then Marbella music came about. That was just about me and Marbella's where I grew up.
Shout out Marbella.
Shout out OG Janet. Shout out Graham.
Shout out Slay.
I'm gonna let this be known now too, bro. Man, McCutcheon, bro, nice as fuck. But I'm gonna let niggas know now, nigga. I'm from Akron, nigga. I moved down here. This was my motherfucking come up, nigga. So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. So Marbella, we was out there mobbing, and basically what that is, it was a whole. I wanted that mixtape to sound like all the music we was listening to while we was smoking in the porch, in the backyard, in the garage and shit. That's basically what that was. Like, I was really tapping in like for myself. I still do that shit, but I was really tapped in with myself back then making music. And then OG 316 came out, and that's when shit really was crazy because I started blacking out on shit. OG Vern the Menace came, and that's when the buzz started popping. Like when OG Vern the Menace dropped, that's when shit was like. Cause that Lucky came out, nigga. Now,
yeah, that was that shit.
That changed it all, bro. I just changed it because I dropped Lucky on my birthday, 2016, on my 18th birthday, and then that's 18. No, it's 19. I dropped that shit on my birthday. I had a show the next day at Double Happiness, and I did the whole OG Vern the Menace whole thing, bro. Lucky went stupid, and that's when everything changed. And from there. What was after that? What was after OG? What was after OG Vern Minutes? V.
Yeah.
That's before Section 3. That shit crazy. And then summer's over. And it's been ever since 2016, September. We've been snapping.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, you got some classics already, bro. Like,
Niggas gonna have to do their homework.
But like, niggas, if y'all ain't heard Dirty Socks, nigga.
Bruh.
Right.
I had the first uncut raw versus the video of him performing that song on camera outside of 129.
Shout out 129. That was my first show. Hey, first show 129. That was like 2015, bro. Like a few days after I graduated, like a couple days, like a couple weeks actually. I remember the day after I graduated, I dropped Free Gooty.
Woo!
Fire.
Hey, I love that song, but I don't like it because there's a bitch nigga name in that song. But it's cool. I'm gonna do it one day. I'm gonna replace it all. You feel me? I'm gonna do it again.
I can't
I'm
think
gonna
of
do
the
it
name,
again.
but
We ain't gonna talk about it though.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Don't make them niggas famous.
You feel me? 129. Shout out 129. Shout out Dollar. Shout out Eric. Shout out all my niggas down there because they really showed the mad love for me and the squad. Yeah, but yeah, Dirty. It was really Belly and the Goo and my niggas, all my friends that got me to take this shit dumb serious.
So how did and it was, I think it's just like, it's beautiful, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was watching it, like, we was just talking about, I remember we was just, was it on a podcast or was we just literally just talking? We was talking about, like, the Vern with the high top thing. I remember we came
Fade, bro.
Yeah,
No,
bro, with the high top fade.
Yeah,
bro.
Slim Jim,
came to my
man.
crib, man. What was that? Was that homecoming night?
No,
When
bro.
Was that prom?
Remember, it was Javon's birthday. And it was everybody out there. Ray Ray was out there. Like, the cops came. Then we went out eating Hakeem's house. We was in that van smoking.
Oh, my God.
Well, I want to say, if you don't remember that, I'm going to be pissed because nobody else remember that.
I remember getting high as fucking.
We was high as fuck in that van.
I remember getting high as fucking.
That was 2011.
We done had some crazy.
We done had some crazy ass times, bro. And that's when I did had a high top. And I remember my nigga we need to talk about what my nigga G had braids. My nigga G had
the singles,
bro.
He was dripping. He
I
had
remember this one
he had
day.
more hair than a lot of you hoes.
Hey, I remember this one day.
A lot of you hoes.
My mom.
Beautiful too, bro. It's like when you look.
It was
at,
all silky.
It's like
and
right
shit.
now in my regular phone, but if it was like if you played the old
Bro.
videos, they'd be in black and white. My hair was all gorgeous. It'd be like, this is bullshit.
Bruh.
I do not believe this movie fake.
G
But
with
nah.
the singles, the fucking
The
ponytail,
pony, bro.
the old man ponytail. Like, he had that ponytail where he be like old
It
man
was
wearing the
all
long
wavy
flip
and
flops
shit
and the
like
cargo
that.
shorts. But it had waves in it, like, bro, you can
Because it was
tell,
wet,
bro.
It was.
It was crazy.
Bruh, that shit was nuts.
Like, right, bro. Like, that whole transformation from the long hair
To the haircut
to the haircut,
was
bro.
cray. It was different.
Bro,
Same for Javon.
Bro, yeah, Javon cut his hair like a month later, like, bro.
Yeah, he
I
was
was
like,
like,
are we cutting our hair down?
Bro, you
Y'all ain't even the same people no more.
right, bro. It was like, bro.
Nah, Fade was sweet though. Anthony the one told me cut my hair. He came and told me, he's like, bruh, you
And-
just cut your hair, but you can get so many
And
bitches,
it's
bro.
a
I was
lost
like,
art.
what about Anthony? He's like, bro, you go get all the bitches you wasn't getting when you had your hair, you go get them as soon as you cut it. And I got my hair and it was like, I was like,
This nigga answered
This
philosophy.
nigga answered
Right.
G. And I didn't see him for like
What's
a
your
year
nigga
after
doing
that. I was
this
like,
shit?
is that all you came in my life to do, Ed?
Just
Just tell me to cut my hair?
Prophet type
He had to
shit.
come and prophesy.
Anthony just pops up every once in a while, drops knowledge,
Yeah,
maybe
drop
fuck
knowledge
up,
and get fucked up, and
and
then we
then
never
bounce.
see him again.
Yeah,
I'm
bounce
like,
again.
Anthony has had some of the most legendary pass outs at
Yeah.
any of my parties.
Bro,
He
your
passes
21st
out-
birthday,
bro.
Oh, yes!
He passes out more legendary at any of
Bro,
my
we
parties
got that
than
on
anybody
video.
else.
Bro, we got that on video
It was
on
in
the
the
Gooty
Gooty
page.
vision, yeah.
On Gooty vision, yeah.
Bro, his man sliding down the steps.
When he threw a projectile vomited and fell in the steps.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
oh my God.
Bro, me and G was in the basement. Everybody was upstairs and shit. Me and G in the basement smoking.
We just sitting talking.
We
Like,
talking.
we like, man, this party was really cool for a man.
Right.
We chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? It's life, man. We celebrating.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's time to play the game.
Bruh, everywhere.
The funniest shit though was the aftermath of him falling. He got up, seen it was just me and G. Was like, Y'all niggas don't love me. Y'all niggas ain't my niggas.
Y'all niggas don't love me. Niggas ain't help me.
Y'all ain't real.
I'm like,
y'all my nigga.
Y'all niggas I'm like, exactly. I'm like, I think you better clean that throat.
Bruh.
Because my mom is going to be pissed.
Bruh.
Like,
It was horrible.
bro.
I never seen nobody throw up
table.
in the air and slip off the throat from the air.
It slipped off of it, and bro, he fell down the stairs,
Bruh,
bro.
it was hilarious. It was hilarious. I be feeling bad because
this nigga Anthony.
I went to Reynoldsburg with him and Money.
So you did know him.
I did.
Y'all niggas,
No, I
you don't
didn't
love
love
him. G don't love him. You supposed to love that nigga, bro.
I love the nigga whose name I can't remember.
Bro, y'all always cool, bro.
Bro, Money always do that to me. Money always show with a nigga from the Bird or a nigga from his show with a nigga from Reynoldsburg. Like, oh Mike, these niggas, you know how niggas in school, they act like they don't fuck with you, but soon school is over, you they nigga.
Yo,
Now Money like, bro, I told you Mike was that nigga, but now he like,
I done did that though. I done met some niggas that I kind of not hated, but I didn't genuinely like them in high school. But if I see you 5-7 years later and I just see you, I'm not about to just have the same like.
Bro, no, it's okay to do that, but niggas be capping like y'all the best of friends.
Nigga, like, what's up?
Like,
What's not for
no
you?
When
niggas is retailing,
no offense to Latif.
Y'all shut up.
Oh my God.
You gotta know where Mike going ahead
Stop
of time. You gotta know, just like I had to get.
Playing.
See how I be knowing
All
my
I'm
niggas.
saying, like,
I had to get more take. I'm like, don't
It's
make this
Mike, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I didn't
Hey,
say what I had to say, so you can't say what you gotta say.
But he wanna
We
say
Gucci.
his.
No,
And
we
that's the
Gucci
wrong
though.
part.
We
No.
Gucci though.
Right.
All right, man. Let's stay on OG for a little bit. We got some topics we gotta
Yeah, we gotta
get.
get
All right. So
Let's
we got OG. So. All right, so how did the linkage with Hakeem's artist and stuff? That's your manager, right? That's how you manage your boy Hakeem's artist. So like, how do you feel? Like, how did that link up come about, and how do you feel like that relationship works and like coincides with all everything else?
So me and Hakeem linked up, cause this nigga John, they had graduated. This nigga Hakeem was over there. It's me, John, Hakeem, and my nigga Nemo. Shout out to Nemo. And they had just graduated, and they had a big ass bottle of Henny. We was in the backyard. That's when OG Jenner first got the gazebo in that bitch, and we was in the backyard turn. So that's how I met Hakeem. And then the next time I seen him was at the fucking birthday party and shit. And we just been cool ever since. But as far as management, what happened was it was probably like 2014, like around the time. No, it was like 2015. And me and him just was both on this like wave of like, we got to get it. We can't wait for everybody else type shit.
Right.
We go get it and then come back. You feel me? For everybody else, like, cause that would be the right thing to do. So we had this whole little attitude about it, and he kind of just slid it in there, like, I should be your manager, bro. And slid it in there. I was like, fuck it, why not? You feel me? Like, why not? So from there, like, he's just been doing a good ass job. It coincides because me and him is like almost the same person. So it's like, if he'll have an idea, like either I'll mess with it or like I'll give him my idea and we'll sauce it up, we'll tweak it a little bit and vice versa. So it's kind of like you feel me? It's a real organic type of thing. Like we don't try to force nothing too much. We don't try to do that. We just put in our work and.
Do y'all ever, with being such close friends, do y'all ever butt heads on certain things? Like, because he is a man, he is a friend, but at the same time, he's a manager as well.
Right.
And you're an artist, and like, as you feel me, you're not always gonna see eye to eye.
Right.
Like, how do you, like, do y'all have y'all gotten to that stage yet, or?
We definitely will bump heads about some shit. Like Hakeem had this whole thing about me like talking shit on the internet. How I'm that, you feel me? How I do this, I do that. He had this whole thing about me doing that, and I'm just like, bro, like these niggas gotta know, bro. Like, but then like he'll tell me like the work will let him know. You feel me? You feel me? We'll have other ways to let these niggas know. Shit like that. I agree with that. So it's like, you right, you got a point. You feel me? It took me a while for me to stop talking shit, but you feel me? Like,
yeah, like see, yeah,
It's a teamwork.
yeah, like I like
And it helps with it coming from a friend. You feel me?
yeah, right,
Yeah,
right.
any
And then, like, if I have an idea,
level of
though,
advice.
if I have an idea, I come to him with some shit, he'll either rock with it or he won't. But if he won't rock with it, you feel me? And we'll try to find a way
yeah, today I try to meet someone.
to add a central point for it, because it's like it's all organic. You feel me?
Yeah, like that. I only ask because it's just like
It'd be like that.
yeah, like I know people who like work with like they friends and stuff, but then one little issue is just fuck up everything.
And
Right.
not only just the money relationship, but the
The
friendship.
friendship.
as
Right.
well.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you feel me? Me and Jim, we had like when we talking about certain things like training the podcast or anything else we might be working at. We'll butt heads, but like you feel me? It's more not us butting heads. It's just
It's a
opinion versus opinion.
It's a debate more than a butt heads. You
Yeah,
feel me?
like we just trying to.
And that's when y'all gotta get to that central point. You feel
Yeah,
me?
and-
Because other than that, y'all just gonna be debating the whole
Right.
time.
And it just comes with growing as people, you
Right.
feel me? Because that's where you have to take it outside of, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well, fuck the business perspective of it, but let's just take it to a human perspective.
Right,
We gotta
exactly.
come to, like, it's not gonna be a black and white. We gotta come to some point of agreement, you feel me, and make a compromise of some
Right.
sort. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's just where, but like you said, it's gotta grow as people, like, where y'all being more the same type of person and also being able to know when
Having
to
the
be
same
like, all
type
right,
of attitude
Yeah.
towards shit
yeah,
too. Like,
and taking a
like,
step back, like, all right, well, fuck that, well, fuck it. Like, it's
Right,
cool.
yeah,
Versus
yeah.
being two people who are like,
That's
nah,
like,
we
nah,
about to
like, he
fucking-
say fuck it, I'm just like, nah, well, I'm like, if he say fuck it, I'm like, alright, well, you feel me? Like, he most likely won't even say fuck it. Like, Hakeem coming straight out the gate with a, like, alright, tweak it here, da-da-da-da, he'll still keep the same shit. Like, we barely ever scrap some shit. We take the idea and just build off of it,
Mhm.
however long it might take. Like, I was trying to put out an album next month, and this nigga, like, hold down. I'm just like, gave me a reason for it. I'm just like, makes sense. You feel me? Let's do that shit. Give me more time to actually prep for that shit. Like, it was set, but I got.
Yeah, I think
You feel
that
me? Album was coming. The album is still coming though. You feel me? Like, don't ever trip. Don't ever sleep. Like, it's coming.
that's what I like the fact that y'all can come to a common ground. That was a message I was trying to put out. Like, work through y'all's issues. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like how you feel me. Like you just said, like you like this and he like this, and y'all like, we ain't about to say fuck it. We just gonna
Compromise.
yeah, we gonna do this.
It's like
we gonna
we
do
gonna
this
it's
to
like
make that.
you just like it's like playing Fortnite. You feel me? Like you just build on that shit. You feel me?
Facts.
Keep
Facts.
building on that shit.
So what's like? What do you see? Like, give us like something big you want to do this year, and then something big that you want to see happening like the next 5 years.
So this year, I'm trying to get the South by Southwest, put an asterisk by that because it's almost a go.
Let's go.
I'm trying to get to Numbers Fest down in Athens. I'm trying to get like a cover, like a interview cover with a Live magazine or the Dispatch. So if y'all hear this, you feel me, hit me up. You feel me? Cause album, trying to like a full album, like shit like that. More visuals. I just want to go like do some more shit. OT, go out of town, go to different places. Really, I can live off this rap shit. That's my goal for this year, my big goal. But for 5 years, man, I'm gonna have a daughter. She gonna be 5 years old, going on 6. I'm trying to have a nice little setup for her, nice little crib, me and my fam. I'm trying to be living comfortably, still making this music, but still going hard. You feel me? But I'm comfortable. You feel me? I'm trying to be festivals worldwide. 5 years, 3 years for real. But 5 years, that's time. But most likely, you feel me? I want to be with my daughter a lot, my baby, because shit, that's a baby, nigga.
I feel it.
Shit nuts.
She's beautiful. I also want to ask, a lot of
Album
people
comes
might
soon.
not know this, but are you still in touch with photography? Like, you still...
Somewhere I got a camera at the crib, man. I'm still tapped in. I just gotta.
Cause
I took my focus straight to rap because rap started booming. That was my plan from the jump. From when I was like 16, 17, I was like, I'm gonna take pictures, I'm gonna rap. Whichever one go, that's where we gonna go.
And you put 100% into it, you know what I'm saying? And you always talk that shit too, you feel me? And I ain't even gonna cap. Like, I ain't gonna say I was a non-believer, but I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Always look at it as like, I don't know. I feel like I always want to be optimistic, and maybe this is like, you know what I'm saying? This is where ain't nobody never right or wrong, you feel me? But it's always like, I be like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like, oh, no, I'm trying to blow like this summer or something like that. Be like, well, I be like, just keep working at it, you feel me? And keep putting that hell of work in, and like, it's gonna put you in a time, but just don't be disappointed if it don't fucking just take off in half a millisecond. But at the same time, I want to commend you because you never let even shit like that be like, you always like, nah, nigga, like, it's gonna take off now, nigga. Like, I don't have to, I mean, yeah, it can, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it can also take off right now. Niggas is out here 16, little, like, you know what I'm saying? And you always took that. You was like, nah, I'm gonna just go 110% with this shit. And you have got the fruits of your labor, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got out there and that shit, like you said, even your goals right now, you feel me? Like, international festivals, you said in 5 years, really 3. Right there, that's your mindset. That's like, you know what I'm saying? You like, it could take 5, but fuck that, I'm trying to do it in 3. Cause that's the type of, you trying to pump high octane fucking gas into that shit and really get that shit done. So keep that mindset, bro. Keep that hustle, bro. Keep working. You know what I'm saying? And don't listen to what nobody say, even the people that love you most, even niggas like me, bro, because I'm not always gonna be right. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
so do your thing.
I don't never try to like treat it as like none of my niggas wrong. Everybody got their opinions, you feel me? But like, that's the type of shit you gotta build off of. Like, you don't ever want to like, nobody's like, you got answers like, if a nigga say 2 + 2 is 5, yeah, that's a wrong answer. But like, it ain't really no wrong answer in life. You feel me? Like, if you live life, how you doing? Ain't no wrong answers, bro. Like when you think about it, like I'm talking about like you feel me? I'm talking about I'm talking about shit you want to do. You feel me? Like ain't no wrong answers.
Should you be with this person? Like yes or no? Ain't no wrong.
Right.
No, that's up to you. You feel
exactly.
Me?
So it's like everybody got their shit, and I got my shit, and then it's either gonna mix it together or like boom. Like and it's all about taking knowledge from everybody, no matter if you think they right or wrong. Like, period. If I did it, I could think a song sweet, but if somebody come up to me and say this and that, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take that in. I'm not just gonna say fuck it. But I wrote a song, send it to somebody like this person. You feel me? Keep her anonymous, but she's real. I'm not gonna shout her out, but she sent me some beats. I made the song, sent the song to her. She was like, I fuck with it, but here. Do this and this and this. And I was like, at first I was like, nah, fuck that, cause I think this shit's sweet. But it's like, I'm gonna take it in. You feel me? Because like, I'm just one person. This is a person. That's a person. This and that. And it's like no wrong answers, bro. It's like take it. Like, take it. Like don't take it like you can't just take it as disrespect. You just look at it. You like. You feel me? You can at first, like I said, at first I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not changing this fucking song, man. This shit go crazy. But now, like, when I thought about it, I was like, alright, I can peep game because I know, you feel me? Like, you keep going, like, you know you can snap harder, you feel me? Shit like that. I'm like, I peep, boom.
I remember I gave OG his first interview. It was trashy as fuck.
Where?
We was,
outside this house. I put up
Yep. We was in the back smoking.
That's when I was the plug.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
That was like right. That was
a few days before I graduated. I hit him up like, bro, I'm really trying to start interviewing niggas. Like, y'all niggas blowing. This is what I told him, like, bro, y'all niggas blowing up. I ain't got no camera now. I just got this iPhone 6, but I'm trying to interview you. I was so serious. He was like, all right. Pulled up on that nigga with a bong and everything.
Yeah, we was outside in the back of my shit smoking a bong, nigga. Like,
I was doing an interview. I remember there was a dog out there. I was spooked. He was like, bro, the dog ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Y'all know I don't fuck with dogs.
We was out there toasted, bro.
Yeah, like
Tiger.
Yeah, like, bro, like.
You could definitely do an interview on an iPhone 6.
You can do.
Yeah, no, yeah, like.
You got a podcast app on that bitch, 4K camera.
I was look like that was the first time I ever did any type of interview.
Yeah.
Like I was
that was like my first interview.
I was like, hey, so I was just asking him about the future and all that shit. But that's just like I just like I said, I
And
just
you
like
take your opportunities too, everybody too. You feel me? Like I want to commend that too. You definitely like, you know what I'm saying. I think that everybody out here is like trying to do their thing, like. You know what I'm saying, with Eddie Cole or her photography, you know what I'm saying? You got the people who doing their own magazines and shit like that. Like, all the opportunities that come to you, you feel me? Like, I like the fact that you ain't feeling like too high and mighty, oh, nah, you know what I'm saying, I can't fuck with that, or you ain't got no clout.
Bro, I'm
like,
still in Columbus just like everybody else.
Right.
You feel me? Like, there's niggas out here that really be acting Hollywood, but niggas is still in Columbus, bro. Like,
Right.
we still here, bro. Like, ain't shit popped off, bro. You, like, hell no. Like, but... Niggas, I hate when niggas do come with like when niggas try to book and I get a niggas the price. I do hate when niggas be like, dude, they try to like lowball the price or some shit. Like I'm like, bro, like I don't know, bro, like I don't know, like you coming to me for this shit, my nigga, like,
bro,
and
like,
I've been not like.
You one of the ghosts in the city, bro. I remember when I first knew this nigga was gonna be the ghost. I looked at, in my head, I looked at G like, nigga, you ready to get it together. It was when we was down there. I listened to the song all the time.
That nigga OG beat the truth. I took that nigga.
When
I
we was
grabbed
making
him.
all them wet.
Yeah.
Bro, when we made Set in Our Basement and we had all them lean, and I had that little bit of lean. We had them lean doobies.
In G's house?
Yeah, at G's house when we made that mixtape and we did IDK, we did
man.
we did all that shit. I was like,
we recorded some of the Goosefix on the porch, bro. We recorded like
when
6 songs
Maury
on the porch.
pulled up
Maury
halfway
pulled up
through
and
one
we
song.
stopped the song. And
No, we didn't stop the song. It kept recording.
But no,
Maury got out
Maury
the car
got
and just
on.
walked up.
But he messed
dropped
up.
the fire.
He messed up though, and then we ran it back, bruh. And
No, that was another part. That was J Bomb.
Okay,
It up.
okay.
You remember? Because we.
But that Maury did this when he first got the Audi 2, bruh. This when he first got it.
I don't know. This nigga. I don't know. All I know is this nigga Maury pulled up and dropped the most fires verse I ever heard.
Yeah.
I just know I was like. When like y'all, I remember y'all used to. It was a Currency beat, bro. I don't know. It was just everything. We was just down in the basement.
We used to just be down there
smoking and just
bro,
rapping.
That's when we used to be different.
And I was like,
we used to be different back then.
Like,
that's because we was young smoking,
bro.
man.
Like, I mean, it was just crazy because everybody had bars that like.
Everybody did have bars
like,
for no reason.
Everybody,
J-Mom, Maury, Hakeem, Kyle, me, Vern, like
everybody had.
Taven had bars. Keys had bars. Motherfucking dodging my PO, my nigga.
Bruh.
Dodging my
PO.
Motherfucking what was that shit that this nigga Keys had one shit, bro. That shit was fucking crazy.
Remember Fuck Keys the song though?
Fuck Keys was so crazy. Remember that shit? What was that shit we did with Taven's cousin? With Lieutenant LT.
Lieutenant.
Bruh. Flip the script.
Oh,
flip the script.
No.
Bruh.
No.
Flip the fucking
what
script.
You know me, what I'm trying to do.
This one
for the hoes.
This one for the hoes.
This
one for the that was a classic,
This one
bro.
for the hoes was literally
Raw Daddy Sanchez.
Man, hey, I made that beat, bro. I was in the producing, bro. I was in the producing.
Bro, like, bro, Gooty for real, like, we like.
It's a lifestyle.
We like. It's like a baby version of Wu-Tang, but way deeper. Like, bro, it's like I just fucked with it. I just seen his elevation come from. You can just hear it in his music. Like, it's not like, but like me and Kev was just having this conversation last night. Like how people's music is just dog. People's shit is just the same. Like just literally, it's the same content. Don't slip. It's just the same music. Like with Vern, you hear Vern's story not only through his voice but through his music, the sound, the beats. You can just hear it. How he just graduate. It's like watching the nigga like go to school. I'm like, damn nephew.
Yeah.
That nigga already go home. Like,
right, and you can see the like, you know what I'm saying, the confidence is growing, the stepping out in the different types of beats. You feel
right,
me?
bro.
You know
Like he's always been like his
still getting a couple covers in there to let you
hanging
know,
out the
I
windows,
still got that
nigga.
Lil Wayne in me to jump on somebody else's shit, snap real quick. So you gotta show a little.
It's
bit
all
of
about the
versatility.
influence, bro. Like,
Yeah, man, I like it, bro.
I'm influenced by a lot of people, bro. Like that shit crazy. Like, especially coming up around niggas that's older than me. Like all my friends,
Right,
older than me. So I was listening to
being
all
the only OG
shit, like,
of the crew, bro.
I was, bro.
Youngest nigga, but the only OG.
OG, bro.
That's like big niggas named Tiny. Or tiny niggas named Big.
Yeah, like I'm like, bro, like legendary, bro. But we won't get into some of these topics.
Factual.
You feel me? So the first one we got on this list, we got Monique versus Netflix. Okay.
What the fuck is
She not right.
She not right.
So
Okay,
I'm
let
about
me
to go
listen. So Monique,
Right, what happened?
you know Monique lately been screaming she been getting blackballed and all that other bullshit ever
This
since.
is from what? Oh, she's supposed to be on Power.
Yeah, no, she's supposed to be on
She's supposed to be on
Empire.
Empire.
And they like she had the cast, she was shooting and everything, and then they went on break, and then she never got called back. Taraji just came back and did her scenes and everything over. They just scrapped her shit. She was salty about that. So she came out, started talking about how that director was weak as fuck, just basically being a black woman. But then I guess Netflix offered her a stand-up comedy special. You know, Dave Chappelle got like 60 mil for 3 and shit. You feel me? So everybody been getting big bucks. Amy Schumer, she got less than everybody. She complained like, what the fuck? How I'm getting paid less money than fucking Adam Sandler? Which I give her that, but she like, nah, fuck that. So they gave her an additional $4 million. You feel me? On top of a bigger salary or whatever, for her to do a stand up. So Monique was like, oh shit, mine about to come out. I'm gonna get paid. She standing up for women, shuts out. They get in there. She thinks she about to get some meals. They like, look, $500,000 for your stand up. She got pissed the fuck off.
Ma'am, you're not Dave Chappelle.
Listen,
You're
right.
nowhere near Dave
Alright.
Chappelle.
And Mike, that was just saying today.
Nah,
Charlamagne made her the donkey of the day. And listen, this is
I
the
feel
reason.
on 500. Do I feel on 500?
Bro, she
No,
went,
listen,
that's
she might.
$500 million.
Alright, she could have got $1 million or $2 million, but look like this. What she done did lately? Nothing. She's done. She ain't sold out one show. She ain't doing no comedy special. She don't do shit. So she just gonna come
I
in
ain't
here.
never seen a Monique comedy
She
special.
was she
Queen
one of
of
the
the-
original Queen of Comedies.
The one of Queen
That
of
was in
Comedy.
like the
Right.
early 2000s,
2000.
and that's like a whole bunch of chicks. I'm talking about like even Childish Gambino got a by himself Comedy Central presents 30-minute special.
Right.
But for
Niggas
long
like
as she
that
was
had
hosting,
Cat Williams.
she was,
That's a
well,
special.
she was under
Cat Williams
hours. She was
Yeah, his
under
number is
contract with
very
Shaq
average,
too.
though.
Cause she was
I
hosting
like it.
Shaq's
She
comedy.
was hosting it.
Yeah,
but
she was
them
under
ain't-
contract with them. But like,
them ain't her own. I'm
So
saying
you-
for a comedy
so-
special. I'm talking about a 30-minute set to an hour by yourself.
she's doing movies, doing those though.
What movie? Y'all know major movies.
And
That's
that's
the
what
last
I'm,
movie
and what,
Monique
and
was
what I'm
in.
saying is I've never seen a Monique
Right.
special in her whole career.
Right, yeah.
I've never
Right,
seen
yeah.
her do a whole 30-minute to an hour special by itself. I've seen David Allen Greer do that shit. I've seen motherfuckers like all
And when they was
comedians do that
and
shit.
even when they was making the
I've never
argument
seen
with
that.
Amy Schumer, it was like, bro,
Amy
she
Schumer's a stand-up
just did a
comedian.
movie Trainwreck that was a big hit. She just had a #1 selling book, and she was selling out arenas doing comedy. She literally had
Yeah,
like
but
one of the hottest years
I feel
ever.
what you're saying, but they told Monique it's not about resumes.
She ain't got no resume for nothing. She
But it's not about resumes, so
What the fuck is she getting paid for then?
like they asked her to do it over there. She like at least give me like $1 million. Like on the side, like they only gave me they only offered me $300K. But it don't matter because like niggas was sorry about everybody looking at Netflix.
Then
and
motherfuckers better take that motherfucking $500K and make that step.
Like everybody ain't gonna get the same check. It just ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work like that.
Like your
Netflix just
comedic
spent
level
so
is
much
not
money
on the
making
same
money,
level.
nigga.
Not to mention that's not like a equal rights thing. Like
Right, and then her point of fighting for that, like, oh yeah, they being women. I'm like,
that's
what?
not an equal rights
It's
thing.
not, 'cause
That
it's
is about the resume.
yeah, but
Dave
basically,
Chappelle.
Right.
He left Chappelle Show season 3
right.
and left for like what 10 years, some shit like that.
She knew she had an argument. That's why she going. That's her whole argument. They said they weren't going off a resume, but they're going off a resume. That's what they're doing. Like, so I'm
She
like,
sounds stupid as fuck, right?
right, bro. It's just she hating, but
And she costing herself money. If she gonna blackball herself, even
She's
more.
just gonna
Right,
blackball
She say
herself.
Oprah be blackballing there.
Yeah, like,
She
but
like
That's because she said
herself,
something about
bro.
Tyler Perry, didn't she?
everybody say shit about
This
Tyler
shit
Perry.
shouldn't even go to
But
the
she went
Yeah.
hard on her.
See, that's what
like,
she said. Tyler Perry. She was the one who started everybody like Tyler Perry gay. Like she was
Yeah,
like,
she
no,
was
that
saying
nigga's really
that.
gay.
She was messing
man.
herself up with that.
Yeah,
Even-
she be talking too much. All right, the next one, you feel me? We already talked about it on camera or whatever. I just get y'all's predictions. The world want to know. What y'all got Super Bowl?
Patriots. All the way.
Steelers.
I hate Vern.
The Eagles. What the fuck? I will never root for the Patriots on no type of level.
That's why you be losing money in bets.
Hey, yo, on the low ski though, I got 300 on the Patriots.
They got 300.
On the lows.
I got 5 bands
You got 5 bands
on the Patriots. Yeah,
I'm
who
not
won
gonna
it?
shoot this nigga Peyton Manning.
Nah, I got
I'm
my.
gonna shoot the wrong nigga.
I got 5.
I'm like, hey, the nigga
I got
with
5
Patriots.
bands on my social security check. And
Peyton Manning shot the leg.
that's cool.
Yeah,
They can shoot that nigga
yeah.
because he ain't playing on my squad.
You got
We
the
got the
right.
class.
G got the
Oh,
wrong
nigga.
nigga,
Nigga.
You gotta get Brady, bro.
Nah.
Brady,
Wasn't
nigga.
right.
You Tom Brady?
You Tom Brady?
Yeah, I'm fucking
He gonna be like,
Bitch,
nigga,
bow.
Don't you play for the Patriots?
Nigga, you do?
You don't?
no.
shit.
But nigga,
Damn,
I'm
I only
paying.
shoot one nigga this week, bro.
He
I
said,
ain't about
I'm
to just
paying.
shoot everybody.
Like, so we got that. Alright, y'all probably don't care about it, but we gotta talk about Love and Hip Hop. They on a new buzz right now. They airing 2 Love and Hip Hops at once. It's
Damn.
crazy.
It's your show.
Don't be ashamed. I watch Love and Hip Hop. They be judging me, but I don't give a fuck. I watch all the shit. TV be good. Some shows like that Secret Life of
I
American
can only
Teenager. That
watch
shit
like
was
Love and
deep,
Hip
yo.
Hop and shit.
That
really,
shit was
bro.
deep.
That shit
Watch
was
it
deep,
by
bro. Ricky was on here fucking a
I feel the
bitch,
same
man.
way.
I can't watch it by myself. If I'm with a chick that I can like,
Bro,
because I like
Yeah,
to watch
just
how
don't have
chicks
to
do
do that.
liars, my nigga. Like, bad
Oh my
bitches,
God.
And
people
Pretty Little
dying.
Liars was
Pretty
was
Little-
good at first, but they started doing too much, bro.
I checked out.
They started. I checked out early because they kept elongating who the fuck was the killer.
Bro.
I was like, bro, it's only the town is only so big.
Bro, it's like this. It went from being one person to being like 50 niggas. It got so bad, I had to go read the book. Because I'm like, I need to know who the fuck A is. Then I read the book, I'm like, oh shit. What the fuck is they doing on the show? They just be prolonging shit.
Bro.
They could have been. Like,
Bro,
Yeah,
I had to check out a Pretty Little Lies because the squad,
Early.
like, A got too
Early.
deep. I was like,
early, bro.
it's too crazy. It was a lot of pedophilist action going on. It was all type of shit. I didn't know where the show was going. But they had a money maker on Secret Life of an American Teenager. But back to Love and Hip Hop.
Oh my
They
god.
they got the New York, you know, Remy Ma, Papoose is like T.I. and Beanie now, VH1. You feel me? They on there. They got the little Black Power love, but Remy Ma on there looking real dumb. Cause Papoose is like, excuse my language, don't shoot me, Remy. But he like, bitch, I done waited for you all this time and while you was locked up. You feel me? Yeah, you took back and smack a couple bitches, but I ain't getting none of them bitches pregnant. I'm trying to have this baby. Both your kid is old as fuck. Your kid old as fuck. My kid old as fuck. I'm trying to get this baby. She like,
I'm trying to get this money right now. I'm trying to get this bag.
you right.
I'm trying to
You
get
know,
to it. This bitch make you think I'm done. I'm
right.
This bitch.
Right. Who's
She
this
didn't
like?
say that.
That's definitely what she said.
This is what's going on. Like,
You know that's what she said.
Like,
I can read what this nigga said. Basically, Papoose ready to have a baby. Remy Ma like, nah, I'm hot in these streets right now. I'm not Beyonce. I can't get pregnant and still do this.
and he like, bro, I just spent like $12
barely
million
holding on.
on this wedding of yours. Like, he cashed out on his wedding. Papoose really was just like, I'm ready for my family. You feel me? Rich Dollars is on there.
Thumbtack. Gooty used to say Pat, because that nigga Pat be like, Pat, Poos, Pat. Poos. So we used to say Pat, nigga. Started and then say the Poos weeks later, nigga. We used to like somebody talk about something super serious. We like, hold on. Poos. Niggas would be bad as fuck, nigga.
Retarded, bro.
Bruh.
With that tank, go ahead.
Well, I'm like, that one, and then it just showing like all type of how it's Love and Hip Hop I don't know what they be doing to these niggas. Like, all these outages be coming out of nowhere. I'm like, bro, you rap, bro, but they changes be so flooded. I'm like, we gotta get that back to it. If one nigga came
Their
on,
houses be big as fuck.
bro, they came. One dude came on dripping. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga fresh as fuck. Came through in a fly ass Bentley. Had the bad bitch. No, scratch that. God don't strike me. It was Mariah Lynn. I just thought about it. Nah.
She wasn't bad?
No. Like, bro.
No.
Like, she hopped out, but he hopped out. He was, bro, I was like, okay, he done killed a couple niggas. He that nigga now. He must got a hard ass song out. But then, it's like, I was just like, he fit, like, I don't know. He came in beefing with that old ass Rich Dollar. He's still fucking bitches. He's entertaining. New York just came back though, but they got the Miami with Gunplay and Trick Daddy.
No way.
No, it's fun.
I've seen a couple of episodes of Miami.
Miami goes in, bro.
It's a little bit crazy. I ain't
Cause
not gonna lie.
it's like real
they
niggas
really
do
do be putting them in situations.
Listen,
but this
I
Miami
knew something was gonna be
Miami ain't
ratchet
got
when
no.
Gunplay baby mama was on there and she from Chicago
Chicago.
and got shot 3 times. I'm like, whoa, like calm the fuck out. Like,
Gunplay
whoa.
is pretty
This
much
is how you
real
this is
life.
how you
Nah,
introduce
see
yourself.
that, like this Miami buzzing so hard because they didn't use their own storylines. They let them use their real life situation. So Miami, it's real life beef. It's like they got promoters beef. It's one nigga that calls himself the Prince. He battling with like 3 other bitches that's promoters. Then they're like, oh, I run the city. No, I run the city. I throw the best party.
I throw the best part.
Like it's crazy. Like it's the story. I like it. Trick Daddy on there, Shane on there. Trick Daddy's that. How you laughing right now? It's Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy's supposed to. I thought he
And
was
he
like
fat.
a
It's
smart
fat
dude,
Trick
though.
Daddy.
Yeah, I know.
And he talking about. He's like, man, I done been skinny. I done been super fat. I've been
I
chubby.
done been
Now I'm
super
back
fat.
chubby. Like shit. And then he got his wife, which is Trina's cousin, like her blood cousin. Then Trina got another cousin named Bobby that's gay. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then his nigga cheating on him with another gay nigga. Bro, I'm like,
Jesus.
they just took all the gay
Right.
people from all the other Love and Hip Hop and just made like 4 super gay motherfuckers. And it's no offense to none of the gay people. But it's crazy. It's entertaining as fuck. And it'd be funny as fuck. Like, Trina be like, I'm like, she said she was the baddest bitch. They all at the table. I'm like, okay. It's funny because it's a table full of bad bitches. And I'm like, okay, the bad bitch is about to get it in. No. The gay niggas got it in. I'm like, the fuck? Trina just sitting there. One nigga threw a cheese stick. Like,
This is facts.
Bro, this all sounds
Y'all
absolutely
niggas
ridiculous.
is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like y'all be telling me about shit and it seems entertaining, but I can't watch. Only time I can watch Love and Hip Hop is when it's a girl around making me
This
watch
is
it.
when
And
I
I gotta
watch
get
it.
into
bro,
it.
only
Like,
time
it's
I
like-
watch
right, my grandma
And then I
watching
be mad,
that.
like,
It's a good
I
show,
love
bro.
Love
It's
and Hip Hop
entertaining.
now.
Because it makes me feel better about myself because I'm
Niggas
very,
ain't watching it just
I'm
solo
very
go
blunt
about
and
themselves.
vulgar.
This
So,
is getting played
when
by
I see
some
other
people.
people just be ratchet, I feel comfortable. I'm like, okay, I'm not alone. Because I'm very blunt and vulgar. Like, I just don't be giving a fuck. Like, what you gonna do? We gonna fight or what? Like, what you gonna do about it? Like, it's not that serious.
What
Like,
you gonna do? Wanna fight about it?
right. Like, what you wanna do about it? So when I see other people on TV, I get to judge them. Right? Niggas always judging me. I learn to accept who I am, so it don't bother me. But now, that little bit of judging that people do get to me when I get at home, I flip on VH1, I just get to judge these niggas. Like, that's a damn shame. They got all this fucking money, argue about nothing. Like, I get to critique them. It's entertaining for me. I love it. Plus the drama. Then it be bad bitches like, I'm about to fall on her on the ground. See what she got. You feel me? Nowadays, like, it's crazy. We got a lady here, so I can't go full details. But yeah.
But
So
hold on,
then
let me get one of my topics in there. Cause I see you got. I want to talk about
Niggas
these.
got paid for this.
I am, bro. I ain't gonna
You
read
don't
all
never
this
got
shit.
topics.
Nah.
That face.
Nigga. Anyway, I ain't gonna read all this shit. But now I was reading this shit and I had to write some of it down because I was gonna forget it. We gotta talk about these microtransactions, y'all. This shit, we gotta talk about it because for real, all right, I'm gonna just give you all a brief synopsis of the stuff that I read. So this new Need for Speed, which we ain't even talking. It's a shitty game, so it's not like it's
we talking about video games.
Yeah, microtransactions in video games itself. But I mean, even in everything, it's in all the other shit like Candy Crush and shit like that. But that shit is cool because that shit is free to play. These is because you gotta actually spend $65 on that shit. So this motherfucking the Need for Speed, it got like the only way to upgrade your car is like.
Don't you say it?
Yeah, it's like okay, so basically they got like 8 different types of cars in the game. Like not. So it's like off-road, drift, race cars. It's like 8 different types of cars in the game. And like basically, in order to even be able to beat niggas in races, you have to upgrade your car and make it faster. The only way to upgrade your car is by like grinding in a super slow ass way to get money to be able to buy parts, or you can just spend real money to buy parts. This is the fucked up part about it. You can't like pick the parts you want. So let's say like, say you need some sweet ass drift tires because you gotta have a snow race. You can't buy the drift tires. You gotta go and play the lottery until you get some fucking hopefully good drift tires. And if you run out of your money that you earn from just playing the game, you can't get them shits until you just play for like 20 more hours and earn some more money to be able to buy that shit and hopefully get it. And it's literally in a slot machine type thing. And they got 8 different types of cars and you have to play for random parts for that shit. Or you can pay money to get more. It's still randomized. And then motherfucking
Is Need for Speed by EA?
I believe
Yes, it
is.
And they keep doing it. They just did that with Star Wars and got fucked up.
And they
on
wanna
that.
know.
They doing it with Madden for sports players, bro. Like they literally make you pay microtransactions for everything on the game.
They getting
But they got it right with live. But they got it right with live. This is what pisses me off. I'm happy about that they brought it up. See, 2K. Alright, bye. They doing that with 2K. That's why Live is gonna sell more than 2K. NBA Live got the microtransaction, but their microtransaction is basically for some shit, some extra shit that you really don't need. It's just the extra shit that niggas might want. NBA Live been literally. Cause they EA Sports, so they did it with all the other games. They looking at the reaction. I just read the article about this.
You literally can't even change your clothes on 2K without.
That's why NBA Live is like, oh, we going back to our.
Is Shadow of War made by EA?
No, that's
NetherRealm.
That's Warner Brothers.
That ain't NetherRealm.
No, not NetherRealm.
That's more combat shit.
It is NetherRealm.
It's Warner Brothers. It's Warner Brothers. My bad. That's why I got the same fight system as Batman. It's Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Well, basically, long story short, they starting to triple that shit. But it's like, bro, like, or they want to stop because obviously it's lucrative. Like they're making like, cause even like games like GTA 5, like they say them games make like 500 mil a day, my nigga.
Cause niggas be buying shit.
Niggas be buying hella shit. So why would they ever stop doing this shit? But it's like we complaining about it, but like they still copying that shit. It's just like anything else.
If I figure like this: if they continue to do that and they make money like that, what's gonna happen is publishers is gonna get lazy. And what they grand idea, they gonna just figure to make a game that lasts forever and put micro stuff in there and make it just be able to.
That's
upgrade.
what EA already talking about.
That's what
they said they gonna stop dropping yearly games.
They try to make they was talking about like one Madden.
Yeah, they talking about you just subscribe to Madden and then it just updates and different shit. But that
no new game no more.
No new game, and niggas gonna think that shit sweet. Cause
and it's not gonna be sweet, bro. Like,
but that means it ain't gonna be no new people trying out a new mode or a new story mode and shit like that, bro. I don't know.
Niggas gonna get lazy. That's all that's getting to is just lazy, and they just gonna be making that money off of whatever microtransaction. I don't know how it's gonna work for sports games. I don't know how it's gonna work for a racing game. I feel like Need for Speed gonna fail.
But they doing it in a sense of like, okay, like take the Star Wars Battlefront shit. Like they got an arcade mode that literally it'll stop you from playing and tell you that you gotta come back in 14 hours before you can play it again.
On a regular game?
On a $65 game.
So it tell you can't play nothing.
You can't play this mode.
I've never even heard of some shit like that.
You can't play this mode for 14 hours, my nigga. Like it's Candy Crush or something. I bought this game, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like,
this ain't no handheld.
If I want to play,
shit I just paid $65. That's like me going to the store, pay $65, then I'm playing for an hour. Then y'all go, oh yeah, you done for the day, my nigga. You gotta come back.
Yeah.
The fuck, nigga? I just paid. No, nigga, I need more game time. What the fuck?
I don't know. I might have to go back to playing NBA Live next year. Like, I'm not. 2K this year pissed me off. I'm like, I play my player a lot.
Well, the sports games is gonna get away with it just because of the simple fact you can still play online. You just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna buy nothing for this motherfucking my player, but I'll still play the game. So it still come down to whatever one is the better game.
Yeah, I'm just talking about for me personally, cause I'm like.
But the shit like Need for Speed, where you literally can't.
Well, that game was already gonna be trash, but it's like, what if our good games start trying to implement some shit like that? Because
that's what 2K18 did, bro. Like,
getting these licenses,
every fucking thing on 2K18.
I feel like if Grand Theft Auto in any way can pull it off, it sets the bar for auto.
No, but Grand Theft Auto they can, but they choose not to do it. Like when Grand Theft Auto drop, like when they drop big shit that would normally be DLC, they don't charge you. The gun running. Free. That motherfucking when you can sell weed and shit like that, free.
But let's be real, bro. EA is shitty. They've been shitty for a while. They've been buying up. They buy up their competition.
They do buy up.
If they see their competition that's really a threat, they buy it. They be like, no, bro, we're not gonna make a better game.
Hey,
we're just gonna buy the company.
If you try to keep it a stack though, even though that gun running shit like that was free, bro, I was playing that shit, bro. What? You needed like 6 million coins to get some shit like that, and it was just. You was just getting the spot. Like when you got into it, you had to buy some more shit. Like you needed so many coins for that.
Bro, put it in perspective like this, like the free game, the little brawlhalla. I was playing it, right, and just played the regular set through instead of just buying the fucking instead of just buying the characters. 200 wins online and the other 200 plays online, it was only enough to buy 4 characters. 4, my nigga. Mm-hmm. You play 200. And if you just playing without buying shit, you get 4 characters. You play 200 games. Stupid. I was like, there's no way. It's almost like it's forcing you to spend money because it's
that's because it's a free to play, but they like, nigga, it costs money to make this shit. Well, I can feel it out on a free to play. When it comes down to me paying $65 for a AAA game that's gonna make, like, you know what I'm saying, GTA. I understand DLC. I'm not tripping on DLC. That's when you get the and maybe in Tone brought up a good point. Because GTA, they do slide under the radar because they don't charge you for gun running and shit like that. But if it do cost you $1 million,
the bunker shit or the last heist shit they did, the bunker nigga, I spent $3 million for a bunker nigga and it don't do nothing. Like,
cause you had to buy that.
You gotta buy supplies. You gotta buy a truck. You gotta spend so much money. For you only to get this little bit of money returned. Like if in a mobile operations center, you can do little missions. You know you get money off missions, but in a bunker you can sell supplies like guns and shit. It's like gun running, but like you making the guns. You got niggas in there making the guns and shit, and you can sell that shit. But like it takes so long for your shit to build up. You feel me? You gotta get so many product, and when you steal product, you feel me? You get only so much to your bar, but when you buy product, depending on how much, it'd be like 75,000. You feel me? But you get half of a bar of like actual shit to sell. It's like
maybe the games ain't selling enough.
No, and I was thinking, is it licensing?
Because I was thinking like Grand Theft Auto, like let's be real, Grand Theft ain't charging you, but they're the biggest selling game.
Nah, they selling enough.
Yeah, they sell enough.
Just GTA still sell more than niggas who drop.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they probably not charging. Whereas these other games, like, look, we don't sell
but from what they saying is they saying it's the same shit with Star Wars. When you out here just trying to earn bread, good looks, my nigga.
EA is the devil.
When you just trying to earn bread in a normal way, they're making it so that it is literally it takes so long to get enough money to be able to actually do anything that you almost have to spend actual money to get some sort of, you know what I'm saying? Because like I was in GameStop and you can get you can buy niggas like $500 million for or some shit like that. I don't know, some shit, $5 million, some shit. You know what I'm saying? You can buy cash for niggas on GTA and shit like that.
Like $10.
Yeah, for like $10, $15. You give them that shit, it's a gift, and then they get on GTA and they buy themselves a couple cars and that shit is spent instantly, and then you know what I'm saying? But that's how they really getting their money. You know what I'm saying? And if you want that shit,
that's the same 2K18, bro. You literally have to pay. The my players not even fun no more. Like, bro, he my witness, bro. I just
you can
spent
spend the max
bro.
money on there and just cash out on the My Player, and it gets you to an 86 overall.
88.
That's the 88. That's the highest you can go. And that's after spending like $40
I got the game, bro.
on VC.
I spent like
it get you to 86.
I
watched this nigga in the room.
You literally have to buy, bro. You take me to the store.
Them ones go crazy.
But like you literally like.
I was waiting to open it like.
I'm like, I was about to open my grandma's. I was like, I'm not sharing those.
Fucking breathing, man.
But you literally have to buy if your nigga got a crew, if your nigga's like semi at the TI, and you like, fuck it, I want him to be bald. It's like 1,000 XP. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? I ain't. Bro,
my shit?
Bro.
You just stuck with the regular ass nigga, bro.
Let me put me in the game real quick. I cut my nigga's hair, bro.
You really gotta spend cash out for a haircut, like, bro.
Or you gotta play forever.
And then even when you try to cheat, bro, I cheated on, like, I made my nigga 88, bro. I'm thinking I'm about to hoop the fuck out, nigga. I played 5 games. My nigga averaged 1 point a game, bro. No lie, bro. Couldn't hit shit, bro. It was hard as fuck. I could barely move. I thought I did something, putting my nigga stats all the way up, bro. It was still nothing, bro. It didn't do nothing. I'm like, so nah, that can't be. Like me and 2K being whack, but that doesn't sound right. See, that even sound right. No, huh?
What?
Like, chill. Like 2K pissed me off so much. I had to go to Madden. Like I just been on Madden. Like that's what I play now. Madden and Shadow War. Shout out.
It's microtransactions in that too.
Shadow War.
If you get to the motherfucking super hard ass last boss, where it's like, I guess they said as it gets farther along, you have to get to a part where you gotta defend it against these super coming unending ones. Like you said, it's like I can handle 1 level 40 or 2 level 40s. But 13 level 40s, nigga?
But that's
this
like,
running up on you, it ain't even level 40s. It's like 72, 45.
You don't fight, bro.
But in that, they like, yeah, you can deal with that. Or you can try and gamble and buy some sweet orders to back you up.
Right.
And that's where
the boxes is expensive.
The boxes, you buy some loot boxes and they come with super sweet ass orcs and super like sweet dragons and all types of shit.
If you spend money on Fortnite, your ass land with a gun, bro. I promise to God, bro. I know this shit is true, bro, because I was playing. I said, the niggas be playing with guns, and the niggas be landing with guns. I was like, nah, bro, nah. Everybody started off fair. Nigga, I played duo with a nigga. This nigga started off with a shotgun. Nigga landed on the same roof as us. Bow, bow. Dotted his ass. I was like, this nigga landed with a gun. Bro, you have to pay for that shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
And you gotta pay for the other mode in Fortnite
yeah,
too.
it's past just DLC.
But that shit
because
about to be
DLC
free.
used to be like the all right, this is a whole chunk of the game, or this is a certain character.
Like
now
Ballad of Gay
like,
Tony on Grand Theft Auto 4?
Yeah, it used to be different shit that was added to the game. Now it's just like, even down to guns and shit, like they tried to stray away from that with like making it so niggas couldn't buy guns that was unfuckwittable, cause like the old Call of Duties, you had to like really play, like either play online for a stupid dumbass amount of hours and do dumbass crazy shit to upgrade and level up to get a certain gun, or you just buy that bitch for like $2.99 or some shit like that. But now it's just like,
I did on Call of Duty.
niggas
When I seen that, bro, that's a challenge. I got all the time, nigga. That's
I get out of school,
was like, oh, I
get
got
straight
all
on
the time for
the game,
this.
straight on the Xbox.
But it was some niggas, but
Call of Duty was like that one game. I'm like, oh yeah, I put that work in.
But it was some niggas that back then that was online that already had some shit that you couldn't fuck with.
Like, they peeped the niggas who bought it.
And it's getting worse and worse now.
I mean, but like, for real, it been like that. Like, cause when you pre-order a game, bro, you get exclusive shit when you pre-order. Like, I mean, they've been doing it, but now
I thought the season pass era was gonna be like the most expensive we was gonna get. I'm like, all right, y'all done implemented season passes on every fucking game.
$100 a game.
I'm gonna live with this shit, y'all.
$100 a game.
But then y'all niggas come from season pass and then like, oh, but you still gotta buy shit in the game too. Like, bro,
and it's randomized. That's the most fucked up part about it.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. Like, I'm gonna spend money and you ain't guaranteed.
But that's why
bro, in that Star Wars, when you get killed by a nigga that's super sweet, they show you what sweet shit he got.
Yeah, it do. Yeah.
They show you what sweet shit he got, so you can be like, damn, that's why that nigga's so hard. I gotta get that shit. Now you on the hunt for that shit and you can't even get it. You like you spending all your bread and it's just like randomly coming out. You're like, it's like, not today, nigga. You just spent $10. Hot tension, nigga.
And you go again too. You go again.
Right, and hot another 10 because you just got paid. Not me, I don't do that shit. But that's just
I
how
don't
they
spend no money on games.
Yeah, and I don't know games, bro, but it's shit. I feel it on some
I'll
shit
buy
like,
a game, you feel me? I'm not spending on no extras.
that
boy.
you
What the
already
fuck?
bought. That's crazy.
Man, you crazy.
Yeah.
For like not no
Crazy
extra
guy.
Yeah, so
Crazy
yeah,
as hell.
let's go. Let's go.
So what y'all feel about this 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef?
I think Ja Rule woke up on all type of trash.
No, the keep it on.
Hold on, I don't know what.
No,
how you
no,
rejuvenated
what
the
happened?
beef? What happened?
Listen,
How
no.
you rejuvenated it?
Ice Cube's son rejuvenated the beef, okay? Let me give y'all. So, you know, Then the Thieves just dropped. You feel me? Go watch it. I'm putting
That's
on
that movie with 50 Cent.
Yeah. So,
I
Ice
was
Cube's son
wondering
is
when I
in
saw
it.
him,
So they
Gerard Butler, or somebody else. I was like, why are these three people?
Let this nigga talk.
So like they doing a radio show, doing a little press run for the movie or whatever. He telling a funny story like, yeah, so I was telling 50 like, yeah, I fuck with Ja Rule's music, da. So you know,
50.
you can't say that shit on the radio in New York.
Wait, hold on.
Sit next to 50 Cent. Ice Cube's son.
He was like, nigga, fuck Ja Rule, nigga.
What you talking about?
That's what happened? No, that's not what happened. I don't know what happened.
You know 50 petty.
Oh
So
my
50
God.
like, you fuck with Ja Rule. It was like, so they on the radio and they was like, how can you say that? And this man like destroyed Ja Rule. Like, you know Ja Rule's not even a rapper no more. They sent him on the radio.
His petty too.
So O'Shea was like, no, like this. I was just saying like his music back then. Like I said, I fucked with it, and then they was like, then you and Ja Rule get in a fight in the airport or some shit like that. They just came up out of nowhere. He was like, we seen each other.
Yeah.
So 50 and they was like, look, and then it was like, have you seen Ja Rule? And then they asked him like, is the beef over? And 50 was like, look, I ain't got no beef with that man. And then they was like, so if you see Ja Rule today, what would happen? He was like, I don't knock that nigga out. I'm like, how you say you ain't got beef with nobody? Just say with real, like, I'll knock that nigga out. Like, if I see him, he even said, if I see him, I'll sneak him. Like,
Oh my God.
So O'Shea was just like, bro, chill, bro. Like, Ja cool. He was like,
Oh, it's O'Shea. Oh, yeah, O'Shea is in the movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that
they
was the
doing
third person that was on the
yeah,
Breakfast
so they do
It happened on the Breakfast Club?
No, it was
Oh,
on another fat boy, even though he's skinny now.
Oh, Big Boy?
Big boy, yeah. I said fat boy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's that thing.
yeah,
Big boy.
but they basically, so Ja heard that, you know, got back to everybody, hey, that nigga Fitz said he'll knock your ass the fuck out.
Oh my God.
You know how niggas instigate. I don't know if this was what was said.
And that
to him,
shit that
but-
happened with John was real though. Like,
and that's what
it was
Ja got
really
on
going
Twitter
down.
like, this nigga gonna knock me out. Last time I checked, he got beat up. He got stabbed. He got shot. He pressed charges. Last time I checked, I went to jail. I did a bid. I came home. The streets still love me. Last time I checked, he was just snapping on the internet over there, tweeting on his bullshit. And everybody was just like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, fans, 50 wasn't even saying shit. Fans was just tweeting this nigga John like, bro, you pussy, bro. Stop, shut the fuck up.
oh my
They like, don't make me. The niggas like, don't make me go get 50. Man.
Yeah, niggas was like, bro, don't make me go. Where you turn your location on? What? Don't let me go get. Niggas was on John's ass.
They was.
Like, bro, 50 was just like I ain't saying nothing. Y'all just asked me if me and him was in the same spot, what I do.
So did they fight at an airport?
They fought.
Yeah, they fought in the airport. He socked that nigga in the airplane. He said it plenty of
In an
times.
airplane?
Yeah, like they was on the plane, got kicked off.
Oh
Like,
my God.
50, they seen him on the same flight, and he was sitting up there. He was sitting above 50 seen him. 50 was just like, fuck it. Like,
How you sitting above somebody on an airplane?
like, nigga, I'm right here, you up there, you sitting above me.
Oh, in front of him. Okay.
Yeah. But,
That shit crazy.
but they, supposedly, Ja got a fire diss track, so says Earl Gotti, but.
So now that the lady is out of the room, we can get into this motherfucking topic. Did y'all hear about this nigga Aziz Ansari, bruh?
What did he say?
Did y'all? I ain't hear his apology. He apologized. Okay, look. So this is the story. Basically, he went out on a date with some chick, They was at his crib. Apparently, this nigga is a super. He ain't a creep. He just, you can tell, like, that nigga be on the trash. Like, he be ready to fuck. And he
Oh, consent shit.
he was trying to fuck. He was trying to fuck. That nigga was trying to fuck right then and there. And that bitch was like, whoa, I ain't trying to fuck right now. He like, all right, cool. But you trying to fuck that.
Like, he actually did type shit.
I mean, nah, he just.
Bro, when you say it like that, you making it seem funny, bro, when it's not.
It's real, bro, because, nah, this is the first time that people have actually came out and been like, bitch, you in the wrong, because basically you just went out on a date with this nigga, you just didn't enjoy your date, and you just like, or you didn't have fun, or whatever you try, whatever the fuck you.
Or you just want trying to fuck him.
No, all right, let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story from how she said it. So this is the story. So basically, they came out because he had already texted her. They went out on a date. All the shit happened, and then he had texted her the next day like, "Hey, it was cool kicking it with you. I really enjoyed myself." She's like, actually,
I was a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, she's like, actually, I just wanted to let you know that I was super uncomfortable. I drove home crying that night. And he's like, damn, wait, hold up, what the fuck? Like, I thought we was cool. And then she, like, basically was just going on this whole tangent and shit. But then instead of just finishing the conversation and shit, she, like, went to the press. And basically, she wrote the whole story, like, play by play of what happened. And this is how she said the night went. So, she said she met Aziz Ansari. He was on the red carpet. She was taking a bunch of pictures of him. He was looking good as fuck.
He was taking pictures of her.
She was taking pictures of him.
He was taking pictures of her too, though. He had a camera too.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So basically, they was already chopping it.
They was flirting. Bro.
They was flirting. You know, he was like, put your number in my phone. So she put her number in his phone. So he took a flight. They was texting and shit. It was texting for like a couple weeks. And this is all the story from the way she's saying it to the publication. We was texting for weeks. We was flirting and shit like that. We was cool. So then we agreed we was going to go out on a date. So they went out on a date. They went out to eat. So then he's like, you want to go back to the crib? She's like, yeah. They went back to the crib. She's like, I think that even like, who did she say lived out there? Taylor Swift lived out there too. So she just painting the scene of how nice this fucking crib is. So she's like, yeah, we went back to his crib. And then as soon as we got in the door, like, she said she admired his marble countertop, and then he's like, yeah, you might as well hop up there, put her up on there.
He trying to
to cram. He started kissing her. He did eat her pussy.
Yeah,
he ate her pussy, and then she was like, I was uncomfortable because I was like, I wasn't really ready to eat my pussy like that. But then he asked me to give him some head, and she said she gave him some head. So then she was like, he went and got a condom, and then she was like, hold up. Well, she said I thought he would take my nonverbal gestures because like I was kind of like hinting that I wasn't really like trying to do it. So then she said she like went somewhere else and then went somewhere else, and basically she was saying, making it seem like basically he kept walking the area where she was at. Like, I mean, so what's up? Like, is you good? Like, what's up? Like, all right, cool. You be straight. You good?
Was she in his house though?
Yeah, she was in his house.
I'm like, bitch, I'm in my house.
Yeah, and she ain't want, and she didn't leave, but she never really said like, well, I ain't really trying to do this and da. But she basically was just like, she kept saying like, I felt like he would take my nonverbal gestures, and basically he wasn't the niggas. I ain't gonna care. I do that till I'm like, all right, cool, bet, fuck it. But like with a bitch in my bed, like. You got about 5 minutes. You got about 5 minutes.
It's the fact, bro. Like, I can like from the dude perspective, like yeah, I can feel you. From the woman's perspective, you feel me? Like they try to like we can't feel like we obligated, like they obligated to have sex with us because of date or a date in the crib or some shit like that. Like, but I feel you when you say though, like the nonverbal gestures, like. Speak the fuck up, like we grown as fuck.
Right.
But at like the same time though, like you can't just be in somebody's bed and then just like you trying to pull some nonverbal gesture shit. You feel me?
Not even that. I'm like, why she sucked his dick 4 times? Like she sucked his dick multiple times. Like from her story, she gave this nigga head a couple times. Like and then like they went somewhere. He tried to bend her over. He tried to fuck her. She was like, nah, I ain't really trying to do it. So he was like, well, fuck it, man. He was like, and he was like, just put our clothes back on. They put their clothes on. He was sitting on the couch. She came over and sat by him on the floor, and then they was chilling for a minute watching Seinfeld, and then that nigga was like, you trying to give me some head? And then she was like, and I don't know why I did it, but I did. I'm like, hold the fuck up, bro. Like, this bitch, like, bro, she really, like, in her story, she had this nigga head like 4 times, and then after she gave him head, and then after that, she was like, I just felt horrible, and I was like, you know what, I just want to leave, and then he was like, cool, called her Uber, and she left. And then she pulled all that shit. And I'm like, I feel where you coming from, where like you can't have no chick feeling obligated like she obligated to fuck.
But she gotta fuck you.
Like hell nah, like definitely no. Say that shit but like I
get.
had a chicken the other night.
I mean, if you ask her
like,
multiple times in your house stuff, like if you come in the house and I ate your pussy, you give me head. Yes, I feel like I think we having sex.
Like yeah, of course. Like I would think that right there, like yeah, cause I feel them, but like I was speaking for like otherwise.
And then
like,
even after
I feel
that,
that.
get your pussy and you
like that's
head.
sex. That's sex.
Yeah, that's
right.
sex.
That's sex.
Even
Oral sex.
after I eat
like,
your pussy and you give me head and you tell me, okay, no, I don't want to have sex past this point, then I'm gonna be like, I have to, as a real nigga, like, all right, cool. She ain't trying to go that far. She done reconsidered, you feel me?
Right.
Even in that split second of going to get the condom, you feel me? A girl can be like, whoa, I ain't really trying to fuck like I thought I was, you feel me?
Right.
That's why you gotta be smooth. You gotta have your condom on the side of the bed or your pocket.
You gotta have that condom on.
You eat that pussy, nigga. That condom need to be one. Why you eat that pussy, nigga?
They gotta be in your hand.
You gotta slide it.
Get it out and slide.
You gotta slide it.
But when you eat the pussy, you gotta slide that
Because you got about 3 seconds for her to be like, should I fuck? And if she say no, nigga, you gotta
right up. Like to keep it on,
you gotta
motherfucking slide that bad boy on by you, motherfucking eat that pussy and then slide up in before she even.
Oh my
God! She said,
I'm literally considering right now. Like, wait, hold up, is this low key right here?
You feel me?
I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm scared because the camera on.
I'm like,
I'm
scared now.
I'm scared because the camera on.
You feel me? Like
I'm like, hold up, but see, girls know. All right, so look, so that's where and that's what's crazy that's coming right now, because like, so I gotta break the whole mood with my condom, like, so I'm gonna put this in. Like,
no, but hey,
we still,
but man,
she like, yeah, nigga, what the fuck? Come on, nigga, what the fuck?
But that's why, bro. That's why I always let women take sexual advances on me. Mm-hmm. Period. Because at that point,
OG shit.
You can send, I can call rape on your ass. You feel me? Because at that point, I can flip the script. You feel me? That's why I always like make the sexual advance on me, so that's how I know you with it for sure. Because other than that, I'm not that type of guy. You feel? I don't want to come off as rapey, my nigga, because I'm not that.
Yeah, I'm not raping either. Like,
I'm not that.
When I do that, it's just because I know my girls be ready right there. If I go leave to go get the condom, shit fucked up, because they already know I'm ready for the ass to go already. They already know what I'll be on. So I gotta
I'm saying like even in that respect, like you can easily
bro,
and she say no, and then you gotta stop at that point, you feel me?
Right.
Like, even with that, but I'm like, verbally say that shit, and then also I think people need to get themselves out of an uncomfortable environment, because I think that's also super unfair to a dude too. Like if you not trying to have sex with this man, and you said that's the type of, and you butt naked in his bed. Get your ass
no, but look, no.
Asking you the whole time to can you give me some head, and you like, fuck it. Yeah.
If a nigga coming on to her, you feel me, and she accept that shit, you feel me, she start feeling comfortable after that, it's time to go. Well, what are you still sitting there for? Now you in a dangerous situation, you feel me? Now you got yourself in some shit. You feel me? At that point, you feel uncomfortable. Right, you feel me? Like you gotta get up through. You feel me? Like because a nigga,
I'm ready to go.
Look, peak game because the nigga.
I couldn't go nowhere. I didn't want to make my bad. He drove like, no, bitch. Get up, put your clothes on, and be like, bro, I'm trying to leave, bro.
Us as motherfucking niggas, bro. We'll tell a bitch straight up, like, hey, I'm trying to fuck.
Right.
You feel me? So like,
I'm telling bitches before they come, like
yo, this
at that point, that's the breaker. That's the breaker right there. You feel me? You feel me? Like I said, you feel me? You feel me? Like I said though, I'm a faithful black man. You feel me? And I don't in my past life, you feel me? I always let women make sexual advances on me, so I ain't even have to go to that point. You feel me? Period.
G is also the girl. She said,
I don't even got it like
what's your move? Because
I ain't gonna cap. I make sexual advances, you feel me? I ain't gonna say I'm super aggressive, but you feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, I hit her, like,
Hey, if they taking it there, I'm taking it there too. I'm going all the way.
Yeah, I'm matching your energy.
You feel me? You peep for real?
I'm matching your energy. Don't play with me.
If I'm with Vern, if I'm fucking with you,
but always let the girl make the first move. Cause I'm like I always tell G, don't be, and I tell all my niggas, bro, if you got, bro, don't be afraid to tell your girl you a bad bitch too, my nigga. That don't make you less than no man. You just let her know, like, don't be acting like you the only sexy one in this relationship. See, that's your fucking problem. You think you look better than me, so you think you better than me. I got Kevin. No, we equals. You feel me?
I might be cute.
Yeah, right. I might be a little bit cuter than you. I might be blessing your eyes.
Boy, you that fresh boy out low key. I be walking past mirrors like, oh shit.
You feel me?
Hey,
I've been telling niggas don't grow my shit out to make you look good. You feel me? I'm saving you.
Shine King.
Shine King.
Shine King. Oh, Vern left me hanging on the dap.
Shine King.
Like, bro, like, real life, but like, all I'm saying is.
But the backlash from that was basically all the women for the first time stepped up. We starting to get this shit to be up against the rails a little bit because it was at a point where like basically
it was unheard of.
Yeah, it wasn't even that it was unheard of. Like girls was like,
they was
if they say it, you did that shit.
You get blacklisted. You feel me? Like
instantly.
That's their job.
Yeah, like I'm happy. It's like now it's like all right.
The justice system.
Some of these bitches might be lying.
Yep.
Let's look into this a little bit. It might be some possibilities where we might have to do some investigating because this is the first case where they done found the bitch blatantly lying. Like,
that's the second.
I ain't. What's the other one?
Nelly, nigga.
Oh, that Nelly shit. They try to sweep that under.
Bro, nah, they sweep that
Usher shit too.
Yeah, Usher shit too.
So he got the hurt.
No, that bitch lied,
fake,
bro. That even Jermaine Dupri had to come out and was like, bro, I was in the house when the shit broke down. He said, I ran upstairs like Usher. Nigga, this. Tell me, bro. Because he was trying to break.
He had some phenomenal.
He was like, see, this is.
What's up?
He was like, bro, this is how much the internet is. He was like, this nigga been a sex symbol since he was 13. Smacking bitches, colder the bitches y'all dream about. He's smacking. So you're telling me he smacked this fat bitch? You're telling me Usher smacked this fat bitch?
He was bored.
At what point?
What point is that?
Usher gonna be bored.
We was just talking about jacking off to a 6 the other day. I was like, nobody would jack off. I was like, nobody jacks off to a 6. Then we was both like, nah, I done jacked off. You ain't never seen that bitch that's kind of ugly, but she's sexy.
Anybody that been on hood?
Brandon was like,
she don't make the jack off session, bitch. She ain't gonna make no jack off. She might be look right.
Bro, if you get on hoodamateur.com and you watching on POV porn, bro.
Yeah, them bitches don't be cute.
They don't, bro.
Them bitches be average, but you be like, oh, she is good.
Yo, she is this.
I be finding the best porn for myself, nigga.
Right.
I be finding the best porn. I be opening up every multiple tabs, nigga.
Right.
I be like, I'm gonna start this one, and I start the other one too. I'm like, let me catch the story, nigga. I'm gonna be peeping this one, and I'm gonna fast forward the other one.
You might be on the go, but you gotta hurry up, bro.
He said, I'll be finding the best.
Shout out to Thumbnail.
I've been seeing the old as fuck, bro. Where's new porn?
You gotta go to
that nigga
That shit ain't got.
Pull up the new, go to the new videos tab.
Marte said hoodamateurs.com is trash.
It is trash.
He said X videos is the new way.
Facts. It's the same thing. X and X videos at the same time.
I feel like we gotta find some underground shit because I feel like, okay, so licenses to porn gotta be like licensing to anything else.
Right.
You feel me? So all the new shit can't just get dropped for free. So
you gotta buy
Brad's new shit. We just be getting
that's what I'm saying. All that super old shit is old. It's all the same.
No, it's not, bro.
Shit.
Niggas be leaking that Brazzers shit.
They be leaking
that shit. I'm like, oh, Brazzers cast?
Right. What are you talking about?
Shit be hot as fuck.
Hey,
you're like, damn, this bitch want to
money. It tell you, bro. It tell you, hey, stop behind, nigga. Hey, you can get a lunch and
this nigga Vern scooted up like.
Shout out to the niggas who be buying that shit. Like, nah, I'm gonna link this
This
shit go, nigga.
Shout out to you niggas.
On the
Screenshot that shit, upload. Hey, and them niggas
they
real MVPs
forever and not fun to.
Cause you gotta think, who is the nigga uploading these shits? We need them niggas. The people who make
they real niggas, bro.
They got a Bradgers account and an XNXX account. They be making money off the XNXX account to buy the Bradgers account.
This nigga Vern is a genius, bro.
Well, for real, man.
Hey, so the sex robots is coming, bro.
Hey, that shit weird.
Yo, that shit
And they
so
make noise.
fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, they make noise. I haven't seen them. There's videos?
Like, niggas been.
Hey, the one that they showed, she had the yaks though. I was like, that's weird, but she got the yaks.
No,
She had
all
some
of them,
chucks
bro,
on.
they
She
all-
had- I'm fucking with her swag. You feel me?
But she not a real person. She's not a robot, though.
No, it's a
Shit,
dog, bro.
It's a doll. It like it got like real flesh on it.
So what you do? You take the clothes off?
Yes, bro, you can dress it up. One nigga's in a relationship with one, bro. I guess you not,
He
bro.
said you can dress it up.
He said one nigga's in a
You
relationship.
going to Forever 21, bro?
Bro,
And
no.
so-
Bitch,
Hey,
that's
hey,
a
hey,
to the
you
video.
called a Taylor like, hey, I need you to That make nigga my Mark dog. Texas.
Nah, you
Yeah,
take her to
your
the
sex
store
doll,
with you,
mom.
bro. He ain't ashamed of his bitch. He ain't that weird like, he like, what you want,
You better
man?
change them batteries or
Pick out what
something.
you want, man. He just
I'll
throw
be
her
mad
outside
as
there, she
fuck.
in, or you
He
like,
said,
I
what
take
if you can't make your sex doll mom? If they make noise, what if you can't make your sex doll mom?
What
taking
if
that
you
bitch
got?
back to
What
the
if you
store.
get? What if you a talker when you have sex? Is it receptive? Like you not gonna like this shit? Is it gonna say
Right,
something back?
the dude,
Shit is getting
no, the
weird.
dude was telling me,
It
bro.
is getting weirder, but
It's
hey,
weird
if
as
it's
fuck.
gonna come out, they gonna have to. They gonna have to address
I'm big
these.
cool, bro. I'm big cool.
I'm super
big
cool. I'm not. I wasn't fucking the dog. I'm not fucking the robot. Like I don't know, bro. Like
I might smack
like
his
women.
shit.
It's too
If that
weird.
robot bad, I might smack.
I couldn't even
I
fucking.
gotta
I couldn't even
see
fucking flashlight.
Hey,
bro.
bro, I gotta tell you, I gotta
That
see-
flashlight, that shit weird,
I gotta see what
bro.
that.
I couldn't do that, bro. I couldn't do that.
I gotta see
shit,
what
like,
that robot pussy like, bro.
You are a sick.
Bro, nigga, you ain't gonna know. Watch.
Alright.
There's gonna be a badass. You gonna be the first one. Watch.
No,
So
You
I'm
gonna be
so
the
what
first one
happened
to
to
smash
G?
a robot bitch.
G
By
Watch.
accident.
He-
I know how to spot a
So
train.
G-
I'm definitely not
so
fucking
G
a
was
robot,
gonna be
nigga.
your-
Bro, them
I'll
robots
be
is
like, your eyes looking hella
So
side.
G, so G was
You
gonna be
gotta
your
start
responsibility.
with
You
like,
walk
you
in
gotta
Mike's
get
house,
your
and motherboard.
Mike got a sex doll sitting there. What you gonna say?
Bro, I am.
What you
I
say?
am
What?
busting my cast stones.
Wait.
I'm not gonna cast stones, but I'm gonna be like, if this bitch. First, I'm gonna try to peep what nationality it is. I'm gonna be like, Mike, what the fuck? What kind of sex robot doll you
You
got?
said you gonna smack one, so we gotta like you the only one that.
I said a robot.
That's the sex robot, nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't seen none of the videos or nothing. So like, are they specifically for sex? Or the
I'm talking about when they start making robots like regular, like how we was talking about.
We talking about the sex robots. The sex robots they got coming out today. That niggas.
No,
actually
I'm
about to
one
be
of them,
fucking.
bro.
He gonna try and bring it back.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
He said, "Joe ain't gonna know. That pussy gonna be good." That was
I
your
might. I might.
He
He
talking
talking
about
about that white one with the blonde hair that got the yaks.
The one with the swag, yeah. I'm okay. If I can get
Hey,
that, if I can get that one, I'll take it. I'm
He said, "If I can get that one, I'll take it." Is it a picture of it or is it a video? What
It's
is
a
it?
picture, but
Okay.
they got several, bro. It's hilarious. They got, and they.
It's
bro,
very weird. I can't.
It's
do
weird.
it.
They saying they put real cellulite in them.
I'm done. It's still disgusting.
It is, but I was like, okay, ain't that shit gonna smell or something? I
Cause
don't.
then you got a robot bitch that don't clean her pussy out.
Right,
you
bro.
You ain't gonna be nothing. You gonna be
Right,
nothing.
bro.
Like
How
this. You're
you
not
go-
pulling out.
Right.
You like she can't get pregnant. You gonna be
She
fucking
gonna be
yourself.
dirty.
That's what you gonna be doing.
You ain't gonna
Hey,
wanna clean that shit. You
Big
like,
mouth
yeah,
pillowcase
I
got
wanna
pregnant,
clean
bro.
that.
Yeah, that shit
Oh
was
my
gross.
god, that shit was crazy. Mike, what you got on the top?
Yeah, let's switch the
Hey,
topic, bro.
This nigga XX Saucion
He
said he was better than Tupac.
Yeah, he's a weirdo too.
He said he wanted to start a Biggie versus Tupac war. He said Biggie was overall better than Tupac.
He just trying to stay relevant, bro. He whack, bro. That's why.
And then we got this whole 6ix9ine Trippie Red shit.
That shit.
Bro,
Funny as
bro,
hell.
they be
Bro.
sending passive aggressive
They
gay
keep
messages
saying
to
they
each
not
other.
beefing.
I'm like, bro, still, bro.
But the whole
He said
contract
passive
thing.
aggressive gay
Yeah,
messages.
Bro, it be passive.
Apparently,
passive-aggressive,
Trippie
bro.
Red get a percentage of whatever 6ix9ine doing. Like everything he doing, he get a percentage of.
Oh, what he signed him or something?
Like, cause he introduced him to his
Whoever
label
the
shit.
fuck ever.
Yeah, so he getting some of that money.
Well, that's what's up that he negotiated that with them.
But 6ix9ine said he capping.
Right, 6ix9ine like, bro, you capping, like, bro, keep him on head. Then he was like, and this say he erased all his followers, like.
But he like, I mean, shit, bro. If he get in the chase, we had to see the
That's what DJ Jimmy said. Like, yeah.
Trippie Redd was like, I mean, 6ix9ine was like, put the paperwork up. Let's see it.
Right.
Maybe you ain't gonna put it up, but they beef is hilarious. They like.
Niggas
like
just trying to stay real.
a whole bunch of Young Thug juniors just beefing with each other. Like these is all Young Thug's kids, bro.
Oh my god.
It's like that movie Animal when Nipsey Hussle and Billy the Kid was brothers, and they didn't know until the end when they killed Big Ray. It was a.
There's a whole bunch of kids.
I'm like, what movie is
It's
this?
called Animal.
Nipsey Hussle?
It's an Animal. It's the
Nipsey
Animal.
Hussle was in it?
It was the last one, bro.
It's one of the old hood movies for real.
It was the last one. It came out like 2013. It was hilarious, bro. Nipsey Hussle.
What is this? A movie with Nipsey Hussle?
It was Bean Ray's. You know the Animal series where he was like a street legend, but he was in jail. The first one happened where
I seen the first one.
yeah, his son. It was carried on.
How many of them is it?
It's like
Right.
5, bro.
Because I'm like, when you say
Fuck, I
Nipsey
stopped after
Hussle
the
was
first
in it?
one.
Come to
I
find
saw
out,
the
Nipsey
first
Hussle, he was fucking bitches back then, so he had another baby. Nipsey Hussle was his son, but Nipsey ain't fuck with him and shit. But then Gillian Kid was his other son.
This one.
Yeah,
I
he
think
okay.
I might
It's
have
on,
seen this one.
it was Animal Cage, there was some shit like that. It was on
on
Netflix.
BET?
Yeah, it was on BET, it was on Netflix, but it was hilarious because they was just brothers. They killed their daddy. They was fighting each other. He jumped in as they was going to kill each other at the same time. He jumped in the middle like, "Hey, yo, chill up." It's daddy.
Oh my god.
And then it was like, "Nuh-uh, cut." And then that was that. Then they was brothers. Then they got together at the end, started doing community shit, but still gang banging. But this is all. That's what's happening right now with Trippie Redd and 6ix9ine. They're all Young Thug's kids.
That's pretty much the gist of it.
Chris Brown, is he not the GOAT? His every track on his album, it was certified. When everything was certified platinum or gold. 45 tracks.
Yeah.
Is Chris Brown not the GOAT?
Every song is certified platinum
Or
or gold.
gold on that album?
It's like 45 songs, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so niggas was talking all that shit about how much music he
How
got,
much they
and
wasn't
all
listening
of
to
he
it.
did well.
Everybody was like, we not listening to this shit. Nigga, somebody listen to that shit.
Somebody listened to every fucking song.
Yeah,
And they
bro.
said that this shit is fire. They said
Bro,
that it's so much
good.
music.
It's
It's so much music that you can't help but find a couple.
They got everything you want on there.
That's
It was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put the gang banging Chris Brown on there. I'm gonna put the singing Chris Brown. I'm gonna put the peace Chris Brown. I'm gonna put the almost gay Chris Brown. I'm gonna put the lover Chris Brown. They put all the Chris Browns on one album, bro.
But that's sweet that every
Almost
single
gay
song
Chris
was
Brown.
like received well
Yeah, when he
and
went with
by
the Cisco
different
hair
crowds.
for a
'cause
minute,
niggas
he
was,
was all,
yeah, that's
he's
pretty
in
crazy.
love. I was like,
So it's a beef between him and The Weeknd for who is Michael Jackson's reincarnation, or maybe he
Chris
split.
Brown, bro.
He split in between both of them.
No,
Chris Brown.
The Weeknd's still pretty up
But
there.
The Weeknd
They got
can
his voice,
dance,
that's
bro.
it.
The Weeknd can't dance.
but
The Weeknd got his voice, that's it. Chris Brown got everything else.
But Chris
Listen,
Brown
bro.
got a voice.
Chris Brown,
Yeah,
bro.
but
he ain't got the
Weeknd got Michael Jackson.
Abel hard, bro.
And he ain't got
Abel
the
hard.
he ain't got the songs too, cause like
Abel got
Chris Brown don't drop no like. Well, damn.
Chris Brown,
My nigga
Chris Brown
Test
doing
Fame
Dirty
dropping no Weird in
Diana,
the
it's
World
not gonna
either.
sound like Michael Jackson's Dirty Diana. Weeknd did Dirty Diana. It sounded just like Michael Jackson's Dirty Diana.
Plus, also The Weeknd, he doing that. He the one coming closer to really
with
hitting
that
that.
pop shit.
Like yeah, cause Chris Brown international, but as far as like the business, like you know what I'm saying, like really being able to like this nigga Test Fade and sold out arenas consecutively.
Chris Brown been doing that.
As
shit,
far
bro.
as story
Yeah,
though,
but
love, culture, the music.
Right now, is he still doing super huge? He was.
Chris
doing
Chris
that.
Brown?
Chris
Chris Brown never
fucking
gonna die,
movie.
bro.
What you
Chris Brown
mean?
never gonna die, bro.
He just claimed on tour. He just have to put a whole bunch of other niggas on tour to help them niggas out. He put Fab, 50, Jeremiah, OT Genesis. He just threw a whole bunch of. He was like, "Oh yeah, before my album come out, I'm gonna go on a pre-tour before my album come out." Hey yo, trying to hop on this? And then in the middle of his tour, he was like,
"You're trying to put this?"
fuck it. I'm gonna start performing the first half of my album while I'm on tour. Did that, and then right at the end, he performed the other end of his album on tour. Added more niggas, kept kicking niggas off, putting on niggas on. Like Chris Brown been putting money in. That's why Tiger's still paid, bro. Not only did it because he got them niggas over there drilling oil mines and shit. Because he got smart, Tiger got smart investments. But Chris Brown just, you cool with that nigga, he put you on. He paid, he the GOAT.
That's what's up. That
45, one album.
One album.
Every
45
song.
songs. Every song certified platinum or gold. And that's from streaming rules. So that means like 1,500 songs per, 1,500 streams is one
unit
album sold.
Yeah, one unit.
So for him to sell 1 million, that's 1,500 times 1 million. That
Bro, I'm
people play
like,
each song.
them numbers is like, that's what I'm like, bro. If you really break the numbers down,
15,000 million.
Who's
1,000
Chris-
million is a billion.
who
So
Chris Brown
15
streaming
billion. Fuck.
everybody, bro, he ain't got no limits. He under
Nah,
every,
like his label.
oh, what's his label? I think Epic.
But when they stream and shit, they add that shit up from so many different places.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Spotify.
But yeah, he don't-
Because Tidal paid like
YouTube.
Tidal,
You get some from YouTube too.
Tidal paid the most, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tidal paid 12 million.
12,000.
12,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
12,000. Well,
Yeah,
But-
for $1 million, and he got that shit 45 times.
like, bro, just
Well, every song ain't go platinum. Some songs went gold, but
Yeah.
that's still
But
good for
still.
the songs
so
that went
yeah,
platinum.
gold is that's like
That's 500.
that's the criteria now, bro. If you go gold, you that means you a staple in the
Is
game.
gold 500? I thought gold was
Gold is
100.
500K.
Because niggas is struggling just to get to that gold. A lot of niggas is like,
you don't
niggas,
get no plaque until you get 500K.
yeah.
Mm.
So niggas is struggling to get there. Like, so going gold, that's why Meek Mill was like, bro, fuck y'all niggas, bro. I keep going gold, nigga. I'm still out getting this cake, nigga. I'm gonna be the best gold artist ever, nigga. Like, fuck
and
y'all.
that nigga Meek beat was like his name, his album.
Bro,
he
like-
dropped some fire.
They won, bro. Meek and the Eagles got niggas in Philly, or even white people saying, nigga, I haven't seen so many videos. I've been riding through my old white people singing his lyrics, even at the stadium, football players. They played all this music, and then they had the free Meek shit at the Eagles game, like free Meek chants going through the stadium. They said it was so loud, the stadium was like shaking, like vibrating so hard. They thought it was going like it felt like it was gonna fall, like the crowd was going so crazy. They going to the Super Bowl, Meek Mill in jail. They gotta get free. He gotta come out because they made it to the Super Bowl. That's how they thought. That's how they felt. Like, nigga, bro, fuck the motherfucking Phillies. Fuck the fucking whatever else, Pittsburgh Pirates, whatever. Nigga. Fuck all these niggas, bro.
Alright, so what else you got for us?
We got Migos' new album. How you feeling about that? Like,
I'm
it's
a
kinda,
out
in,
yet?
bro. The
It's
second
not
coming of
even
Migos has been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The second coming has been amazing. Cause I remember in 2016 when Bad and Bougie dropped, I heard it and I was telling niggas, bro, listen to this Migos and Lil Uzi, bro. This shit goes crazy. And niggas was listening to me until it was on the fucking radio and it was like, bro, that shit goes crazy. The second coming of the Migos has been amazing. I fuck with it and
You think the Offset
Stir Fry's
family
my
right
shit
in
though. Stir Fry my shit. That's by Pharrell. That's my shit.
yeah, it's a catchy song, but
I fuck with that shit.
That's
by
big different.
yeah.
Yeah, the beat by Pharrell.
Oh shit.
I
That's
fuck with it
That
because it's different.
NERD album is going a little crazy right now.
Whose?
The NERD album that
Oh yeah, I fuck with that shit. I got it on my phone.
I ain't listened to the whole thing, but all the cuts I'll be getting is nice. I like how Rihanna did that little shit real
You
quick.
hear my nigga Reggie P on there. Well, with these good people, you feel me? Shout out to them good people.
And then, you know, we got Nipsey Hussle's album coming too. Victory
I ain't a
Lap.
big Nipsey fan, but I do fuck with dude.
Nipsey is.
As a person.
Right.
I've been seeing some of his shit
I-
recently, and I've been fucking with it. I like his
That
whole
song he got with
Oscar Mayer
that
shit.
YG, that new song he got with YG, I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Last time I
Yeah.
checked, bro, that's
I
my
seen the
shit.
video, that
That's
shit
on my
was tight.
phone. I fuck with Nipsey hard. Ever since Slauson Boy 2 came out, like, I always listened to a couple tracks, but Slauson Boy 2 was my first Nipsey Hussle mixtape I actually, like, listened to, played. I fucking enjoyed it, and ever since then, I just been checking him out, because I'm like, I fuck with him. He be talking that shit, even though he a crip. It's cool, but he be talking that shit. Like, I fuck with it. And I'm like, right now, I can't wait. Like, if I was that nigga, I would pre-order, but I'm a nigga, so I'm probably gonna bootleg and shit. But I can't wait for it to drop.
Got
I
to.
can't wait. I'm sorry, Nipsey. Don't shoot me. Don't have none of your looks come get at me. It's not gonna be a good story, but like, I'm not a pre-order type of nigga unless you like 2K or Madden. Like, nigga, If you signed to EA Sports, my nigga, if you signed to EA Sports, you might get pre-ordered. Like, it might happen. I'm like, fuck it. And get this shit at GameStop. That's what your rappers should do. Y'all niggas need to sign to GameStop. Nigga, all y'all's albums will go platinum, nigga.
It is a fact, because video games is gonna be the same.
All you gotta do is,
behind porn.
bro, any rapper, you wanna go platinum, tie your album to motherfucking Call of Duty. No matter how shitty the game is, it's still gonna sell.
He's spinning actual fact. If you pull a Jay-Z and you get a deal with Call of Duty, never mind, scratch that. We're not telling nobody. That's $1 million idea. We
gotta cut that, bro. Cause I'm just like,
cut that part out.
An everyday struggle back, y'all. Without Joe Buttons.
Yeah, I see.
They already tried. They tried a couple episodes after Joe Budden left. It's whack, bro.
Like,
everybody.
No, they got a new nigga on there.
His name is Star, and that nigga be sending academics like for real. He really be sending niggas like Star. Don't give a fuck. You can tell. If you look at him, you can tell he's like this.
He was waiting to talk some shit.
Yeah, like he like a me. Like,
shot and he taking
yeah, bro. Like if I was in Hollywood, I'd be like, man, fuck these niggas. I'm about to talk that shit. I'm calling my niggas up like, who you?
So do y'all think the show better, or you think it's gonna last?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the full show. I only seen little clips and I've been seeing the little tweets and shit. Cause now I'm talking.
So is he there every day?
I believe he is. I believe it's a new thing because they kept saying a new host with DJ Academics. So I believe he is. I'm not sure. Like I said, I gotta watch the first episode. You feel me? It's just I've been seeing little clips. I'm kind of digging it. So I'm like, it is what it is.
I don't know. I hope for the best for Academics. I feel like what he might be a little bit right. Cause I feel like once Everyday Struggle did fall through the first time, if they would have just tried to come back and redo it again, I do feel like it wouldn't have felt as organic. Like I don't know. Maybe it could have worked, but I don't know. I hope for that nigga Academics.
Like I think it's going to work. Like for one, like just cause it ain't Joe Buttons, like don't mean the show is gonna be shitty. Like that's just one nigga talking shit, and for let's be real, it's Joe Buttons. It's Joe Buttons. It's Joe Buttons. He just an old ass rapper that we know from Pump It Up, that little beat diss. You feel me? Like niggas weren't really Joe Budden fans like that. Like
I think the fact that he had actual beefs with other rappers on this.
Yeah. It wasn't even that. Joe Budden really knew shit about the music industry.
And that's
it was times when this nigga Academics was having times when he was just talking about shit because he know the rappers a little bit and he talked to them on Instagram and shit. And then it'd be times when Joe Budden is like, no, see, I was signed to Def Jam and I've been fucked out of millions.
I think that's what that nigga Star is. I think he's one of them behind the scene niggas that's in the industry. He just not like how Biggs was the Rockefeller. Like he was one of the co-founders, but he wasn't in the spotlight like Damon Dash. He was. But
I know who Biggs is. Talking about who is this nigga?
Star, I think he's probably like one of them because he gets a lot of celebrities know this nigga. They've been talking about him on Twitter. A lot of niggas know him, but like I said, I think he's just another nigga like Joe Budden that is.
I feel where you're coming from. That Joe Budden is not the be all end all of the show. That it can still, you know what I'm saying, work and shit like that. But I don't want you just like I don't want it to seem like Joe Budden was just some old fuck ass nigga who made one song. Cause I mean I wasn't really fucking with Joe Budden that hard. But I do like the fact that he was able to revitalize his whole career and he doing, you know what I'm saying? He got other shit popping up.
I'm
and
not,
he did bring
even rap no more.
I'm not saying
he brought a
that
good dynamic to the fucking show and he knew a lot of shit. And that nigga Drake just dissed him.
Yeah, like I know he got the
After
other
he
songs.
was dissing this nigga Drake a million times a minute.
He just put a song out that I bought on iTunes a couple years ago about his girl. It was hilarious. I had to buy that shit. It was only 99 cents. But I'm just saying, just cause he was one of the co-founders of the show, co-founder of the show. It still got Academics.
And I feel like he should be getting paid for that shit too. Because like if he really did, you know what I'm saying, co-create the show and if the paperwork is right, then he should be getting a percentage of that show, period. But then that comes to like, you know what I'm saying, what he's standing for now as far as motherfuckers being creators and some shit and doing some shit. If you making motherfuckers some money, you should definitely get your bread off of it and they need to stop trying to be in cheesecakes and making all the bread.
Yeah, I understand that, but like with Academics, he went in there, he worked he negotiated his contract. So it wasn't like they just gave him a rate. He had a meeting with them. He said that. Well, I had a meeting with Complex. I negotiated my contract. I got what I wanted. It ain't like Academics ain't getting paid. Academics got what he was trying
just
to.
wanted less priority.
Joe Budden probably wanted him to get more. Like, no, you could be getting this. Academics, but Academics probably was like, bro, okay, that's cool, but I'm here, bro, and I ain't trying to lose this by taking a stand. Like, you're rich already. Like, you're a millionaire already. I'm just now seeing niggas just now seeing my face. They only knew my face through a computer.
Well, hopefully motherfucking Academics do good. Hopefully motherfucking Joe do good, man. What else you got on it?
Do y'all think is it bad to get signed to another artist?
It depends on the artist.
It's become drama as of late. I'm starting to see that's being that, especially if it's like an artist that's still relevant, that's in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like becoming an actual issue. It becomes like a bragging thing. I'm seeing that people.
I think when it comes to actually signing any sort of paperwork, like that shit comes to a point of like, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of legalities and loopholes and shit that have to be examined and shit like that, because you putting a lot on the line if you don't really know everything, because you don't know the future and you don't know where everything is going to go. So you don't know what, like the situation Future and Rocco. You don't know how much of your shit you're obligating to somebody else who might not really be putting in that amount of work. Even with signing to a label, they're giving you a whole bunch of money on the front end and be like, all right, well, we're going to do all of this shit and place you in all these places and do all of these things for you. And then on the back end, you're going to make all that money back for us. And then we're going to keep a percentage of all that shit like that.
That all goes into, like, me, to be honest, I really don't feel like this is really that bad. Like, I mean, it can be bad depending on, like Vern said, depending on the artist. Because, for real, all that contract stuff, that's their fault. It ain't the person you signed to. That's your fault for you not having a manager, for you not having a lawyer present.
Legal team.
You're not about to
sign to that person though. That's what he's saying. If you sign paperwork to another artist,
have a lawyer with you present. That's a contract.
Yeah, that's what it's talking
about.
Regardless of the lawyer's presence, it's about the contract.
Not even that. Regardless if that's your homie or not, at the end of the day,
it's a contract.
He gonna look out for him, and you gotta look out for you.
That's what I'm saying. Have that lawyer present with your contract.
But that's why I was saying like an artist though. Not like when it's a homie that's another person who's not involved in the music. I'm talking about a person who's still currently
like signing
like the Rich the Kid Famous Dex type of situation where you got another person who's currently in the prime of their career, but they managing another person, and the other person managing might just be bigger than the actual person. They both.
When you saying management and being signed to,
well, he signed to.
That's a different thing though, because management, when somebody manages you, they're managing your time, they're managing your career. They should be doing that placement and shit like that.
And that's what
when you're signed to somebody, that's just a contract of, all right, for this amount of time, you feel me? I'm gonna throw you this amount of bread starting up. This is for your videos. This is for the bitches. This is for, you know what I'm saying, just so you can have some money in your pocket. Celebrate, you signed for this amount of money. However, all this touring and shit you about to get ready to do, I need this money that I'm giving you, I need to get that shit back. And then after you pay me all that shit back, then you start getting some money and I still get a piece of this. That's what signing is. So after that, and then also I get a piece of your money.
That's a 360 deal.
No, that's a regular just getting signed. 360 is like creative.
You can negotiate your schedule to where they make money solely off music and music only. Touring, merch, all that shit is yours. Like, you don't have to. You don't gotta settle for no shit.
That's
like
what I said. People don't be going to these meetings.
They go with that money only. We gotta think about that business, because what that is, you feel me? You sign to a label and they get a piece of. They get a piece of the tour, the music, the merch, everything. You feel me? That's a deal you don't want. You feel me? And if somebody comes to you with that deal, you can.
But that's a regular deal. The 360.
That's a 360.
And there are, like you said, that's what Mike is saying about having a label present. But when it comes down to the simple fact of being signed to another artist, it all comes down to whatever contract you get, how long that contract stipulations is for, whether it's like 3 albums, 5 albums, what their percentage is supposed to be. But at the end of the day, it don't matter about being signed to another artist. It's about being signed, period. You have to understand it. It's just like this rent. I signed a contract to live here for 13 months. If I can't live here for 13 months, if I break that, that is a legally binding contract. You still have to pay that rent for that amount of time, whether you live here or not. Because we already gave you that premises. We already gave you that money. You already agreed. You already agreed. You already agreed. That's your signature right there. That's what the contract is.
That's why you don't sign
You
a contract
already
like
agreed.
that, though. You don't sign a contract that they recoup no shit like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
That's
They gonna recoup. If they give you an advance, if you get an advance, there's always going to be a recoup. They're never going to give you a start. Like them advances, 50,000, 100,000, $1 million. That's always off of the strength of, yeah, we're going to blow you. You're a star. You've already built your fan base. We're going to blow you up a little bit higher, push you in the right places. We're going to make you make money because you're our investment. You're an artist. You're already flourishing. We can take you to the next level, get you making more money. But in order to do that, we gotta shape you up. We gotta do this. We gotta change you up. We gotta get you some videos. We gotta make you really look like, we gotta look the part. So here's a good advance. Here's some bread on that. Get you right. You can get your mama a house, get you a car, flex with that. You can sign, you good. But now we get you right. Now you gotta work. You gotta make that money back. That's a loan. We need that bread back, and then once we get that bread back for however long, you feel me? If you sign for 3 albums, hopefully you make that money back on the first album, and then the second and third album, you feel me? We throwing you some back off it, but we still got to get something off the top. But that's all going to be negotiated, but you always got to pay back whatever they front you.
Well, Rich the Kid, like it's kind of hard to put Rich the Kid in Famous Dex. Like Rich the Kid has done a great job with Rich the Kid. I mean with Famous Dex. Mm-hmm. Famous Dex is buzzing. Famous Dex is pop. Rich the Kid put him on with a lot of shit. He take care of him, but Rich the Kid and him is not signed to the same label. He is signed to Rich Forever, which is Rich the Kid's label, which is under 300. Rich the Kid is signed to Interscope as a single artist. Yeah. So they're not going to get the same shit he's getting. That Interscope is getting Rich the Kid through Adidas deals. Rich the Kid can try to put his artists in there, but he like, y'all not big.
This is the placement that they got for me because I'm signed to Interscope. They gave me this X amount of money. They gonna get me these Adidas deals. They gonna make me look like this nigga. Cause I gotta make them this motherfucking money back.
Right.
You feel me? But when you sign to me, I don't have the same. I can't put you in Adidas commercials, nigga. I ain't got that type of pull, nigga.
Like that.
You signed to me. That's the same reason why Uzi is mad at motherfucking DJ Drama and them, because he feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, nah, I'm doing all this and I'm doing all that. I'm like, bro, like, you have to look at these contracts before you sign them. Because you are agreeing to those terms. Like, no matter how fucked up they are. And that's what's so, that's why niggas, and it's hard to stay independent. Because when you say, fuck it, I'm going to do it myself, that's when you become like a currency, when you can only, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be, Currency got his own following, doing his own thing, but that's when all that shit comes on your own shoulders, which it's not impossible.
That shit on your own shoulders until you make enough money independent to put that shit on somebody else's shoulders.
Right. Facts. But even when you still independent, even when you hire somebody, that's still part of your business.
Yeah.
You're not going to a label that they like, because that's what a label is. Like, you feel me? They like, all right, well, we got this shit set up. You know what I'm saying? We already got all the pieces in place. We already got a publishing. We already got somebody who's going to print your CDs out. We already got niggas who's going to sell them. We already got iTunes and shit. We already got billboards. We already got all that shit. You like, I'm going to print my own CDs. I'm going to put my own shit on iTunes. I'm going to get on my own fucking billboards. And then, like you said, when you get your cloud up, you get your bread up, then you still continue to do that shit on your own. But it's a hard label. Long story short, to answer your question, Gav, signing to anything or anybody, read the contract. Whether it's your motherfucking rent, whether it's car payment, phone bill, rap deal.
And if you can't read or you don't want to read, have somebody with you that will read. Because don't be. What we getting people is that when they throw that money, like, you know what, here, check right now. As soon as you sign, this is your check. You gonna cash that in the bank. You take that home.
Good shit, though.
And it's money that, if you only got $50 in your pocket, and nigga put a motherfucking $200,000 check in your face, you see the contract, but you see that check. Then you see the contract, then you see who it is. when you see that check.
And it's not always getting fucked in the contract and shit like that, but that's why the creative control, that's why it's so good now with streaming going the way it is. Because you can become your own entity. You can do your own shit. You feel me? It's going to be some work. You feel me? And I agree with what OG saying. Like, once you get your bread up, you feel me? Like, it is hard to take that shit all on your own shoulders. You feel me? And that's why I don't know a whole bunch about like the 360s, because I think that they still get creative control as far as when they can drop their shit. That's another thing about labels and shit like that. Uzi and them be mad and shit, but once they do give you them advances and shit, they are more like, well, nah, you can't drop this, you can't do this, and it's always helpful, but they're like, it's like we're a mutual investment. You feel me? Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we gotta do this, you gotta do this, you can't drop this song. It's more like that. And versus where now you got SoundCloud and niggas like how it used to be just so organic, like how Future could just drop a song at like 4 o'clock in the morning, whenever the fuck he wanted to. You feel me? Like versus now it's like, nah, it gotta be on a project and it gotta be on album music. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. You feel me? Because that's people taking their product and honing in on it more and being like, nah, I gotta really get a project together and drop it at the right time and shit like that. But also it's like there's other people that's like in it, and it's both ways, bro. Like the tat is nice.
It's getting on my nerves, but I mean, it's gonna get better. Like,
it's gonna get better. Niggas is just getting more money, man, making more money.
Yeah, like with Future, I'm like, for real, that whole situation, I don't feel like it was a bad contract. It was a good contract because Rocco did pay you popping. Like, Rocco has you with Gucci. Rocco has you with all the niggas in Atlanta. You the one who got big head and got that bread. And then all you had to do, and when it was like, when I looked at that contract, it was like all that money he had to pay Rocco
was not nowhere near what he made.
Nowhere near. Like, it wasn't even in it wasn't even in the 100,000s. He only owed Rocco a little bit of bread. Rocco gave that nigga a good contract because it was his homie. You the one who ran off. They want to pay me that bread thinking because you hot now.
Yeah.
And my buzz ain't there.
He tried to run off on the plug twice.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
you can't do that. It's a contract.
And Rocco like, bro, we can go to the streets, but we all niggas, we trying to stay out that. So I'm going to see you in court. And trust and believe you're not ready for me. I'm a businessman. I'm a label owner. Like, I signed you dumb fuck. Like, you think I don't know about this shit? Watch. Now you don't have to pay quadruple of what you owe the nigga. And now you can start releasing music, but now it's gonna be hard for you to release music because you like, fuck, like, now you gotta kind of find the next wave.
Facts.
Like, cause for real, the last 2 Future songs I heard was garbage as fuck.
Well, his last albums was cool. I heard niggas was fucking with the slow one.
And the shit with the Young Thug was alright. I felt like niggas was overhyping that album or mixtape, whatever it was, just because they ain't heard Future in a minute. Like,
this nigga Drake gonna drop a 2-disc extended play.
That diplomatic community was hard as fuck.
Yeah, that shit was hard. Like, Future for real, like, what, bro?
Clearly niggas is always doing sweet shit. This girl happened listening to Willow Smith last night. I'm like, this bitch is hard. Like, she's sweet. I know Will Smith and Jada is proud, bro. She's sweet, bro.
Bitch walk into our house and listen to Willow Smith. Oh, she got go.
Bro, I'm not talking about whip my hair back and forth Willow Smith. Like, bro, like, she got like some, like, she grown now, bro. Like, I'm not talking about no nasty type shit. Like, she's sing about, like, going to space and, like, you know, she one of them chicks that you just know that she just deep. Like, she reading shit. She into, like, Egypt and pyramids and, like, what if we aliens and shit. But her music is sweet because, like, it got like a off tempo type of drum kick, like 30 Seconds to Mars kind of, and she got like a kind of like a Rihanna voice a little bit, but it's like underdeveloped. But she really be over there, bro. She be sweet. She be singing about some different shit, like how all these other girls is just like wanting to be in love or just wanting to be cute or just wanting to fuck. Like, she really be singing about like some, you know what I'm saying, some different type shit. Like, you feel me? Even the construction of her actual songs. Like she hard, bro.
When Jaden Smith
And Jaden was on there on some of the songs too. I'm like, bro, they got a little tag team.
Bro,
They hard.
Jaden Smith, bro, y'all need to start giving my man his
He hard
respect.
too.
He got his own water.
He got a song. He
got his own water. He started his own movie production company, which is gonna be backed by,
He got
of
a
course, his
restaurant
parents.
too. He got
Like,
a healthy restaurant or some shit.
Bro, this nigga makes smart investment. His album was hard as fuck, bro. Like he got the bars. When he started coming out really rapping after he got over that Justin Bieber shit, and it like for real, I was trying to hear him when my nigga Cam had to put me onto the song called Scarface he did, and I was like, oh.
I'm gonna do a song with Jet with.
And then
with
I was wondering why Drake was fucking with this
and,
nigga super hard. So I started listening to him more and more. I'm like, oh, this nigga really raps. But because he ain't no shoot 'em up, selling trap shit, nigga, type ass nigga, ain't nobody really trying to listen to him. But it got the bars. And
nah,
then,
that's the fact that he Will Smith's son. He
then
like,
that too,
fuck
bro.
This nigga Will
He was
Smith's
karate,
son.
he was karate
This
kid.
nigga Will Smith's son trying to rap, but nah, bro, he gonna do his thing, bro, cause he, you know what I'm saying. Everybody listening to somebody's shit. Like as I was listening to Lil Willow, so I'm like, I can see her being able to do. She doing concerts somewhere. People listening to her shit somewhere, and people fucking with her shit. And I don't think it's that bad. You feel me? So, what else you got for us, like you did?
Well, these was Kevin's topics. He had Trump being racist. I guess Trump did some racist ass shit again. Again. It's sad when you say
The president did some racist
not
shit.
yours, I ain't gonna say yours. When you talk about the president of the United States, you say you gotta.
Well, he not your president.
Go get him.
I'd rather not speak on that.
Well, if you don't know Kev's topics, what's the other ones?
The missile line.
Oh my
In
god.
Detroit, that was an alien, man. That bitch came
It was
straight
another
down.
one?
Nah, that was the last week. That bitch came straight down out the sky. Like, that was an alien.
Yeah, it lit up the whole city. Like, it was dark as fuck outside. That shit came down. It was motherfucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No lie. Niggas was on the freeway, dark as fuck, driving in, recording, talking, making snaps, and then all you see is that shit light up. Niggas like, what the fuck? Record that shit, like literally. You seeing all the timings of the day happen.
You would just think that the motherfucking city is about to get ready to blow up and nothing happened?
Like, nah. Niggas everybody was panicking and scared, but you think niggas gonna really drive up there like, oh my gosh, where did it land? Let's go find that shit. No, nigga, we watched so many movies for that shit.
So
nigga.
nobody found what it was or where
No,
it was.
nigga, we wasn't going to investigate, bro. That's how the end of the world started.
Wow, so so something landed in
The
middle
U.S.
of the street.
government knows. They know, but
niggas don't know. Niggas went home.
right, nigga,
It's like, hey, it ain't blow
it's
up.
in Detroit, bro. It happened in Detroit, like
Yeah.
in Detroit.
Yeah,
So
that's
niggas
crazy.
was probably thought the city was about to cave in or something.
Bro, I would think that they literally, if I seen some shit like that, I'm like, bro, they really just blew us the fuck
They
up,
about
bro.
to blow
Like, this is a
Michigan up
movie.
because they're not about to fix the fucking pipe.
Yeah, oh my god. They said, fuck it, we just gonna blow it up. That's how it's about to end.
And Michigan Wolverine sucked too.
They
so.
tested it. They tested it to see how niggas would react if they did it, and
Niggas didn't care, so they're like,
Niggas
fuck
didn't
it.
care. We might
Michigan,
blow
go
it
on.
blow it up.
We're about to start Michigan over.
What he got? What else he got?
Like, Fredo.
Oh.
We gotta have a moment of silence.
Fredo.
Let's have a moment of silence for Fredo. Squat.
I was trying to think of something very Fredo to say. I think that was.
Dang, rest in peace to Fredo, bro. That's just
Who
so
are
crazy.
you?
He had already had a fucking seizure and they
Yeah.
found him bleeding out the mouth, and my nigga still was saying he still couldn't stop drinking that shit.
Nah, he
I'm
stopped, bro.
He did?
He
Yeah.
just had a seizure, bro.
He had another seizure, but nobody was there to find him.
Fuck.
Like, he was supposed to meet up with Lil Uzi and everything. Like, Uzi dropped the text. Like, they was texting, like, right at, like, he must have died, like, maybe, like, 2 hours, but after that, like, Uzi was like, bro, I'm getting off the plane. I mean, like, Fredo, like, bro, I'm about to splat, but I guess the little plane house is like, bro, I'm about to head to the crib, shower, bro. Let's come through. We put the whole text message up. Everybody was sorry, but now niggas in Chicago like, bro, alright, my nigga gone, bro, but chill with all the Fredo shits and shit now.
Right, cause they dropping all his songs on World Star and shit. I'm like, bro, but I fucked it with it, bro. It's deserved,
Niggas
bro.
wasn't
Like,
fucking with Fredo before he died.
Right, bro. That's why niggas.
yeah, but does that automatically mean that you just definitely shouldn't like niggas?
Nah, that don't mean
Nah,
that,
like-
but that's where niggas get offended.
Yeah, bro. Cause like I don't know the nigga for real, but I took offense of it. Cause I'm like, all right. So the whole Link thing, we know that the shit came from Link. All these niggas pointing out Link. But in 2 months, these niggas about to be sipping again, bro. Double cup in the video.
Oh yeah, cause that
Like,
like,
bro,
they post
like,
videos like that and shit. Now that's whack.
Bro,
I
like,
was talking about niggas playing, like uploading Fredo songs and videos and shit.
oh yeah, like
that.
I mean that's cool, like cause like for real, it be like if I be looking at the titles, it be like Chief Keef and them actually, it be his people's actually doing it.
Yeah, because on World Star Hip Hop, I seen a couple videos post. I'm like, dang, they dropping some music. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like for somebody to pass, and then after that, they music play, you get to still hear their voice. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah, that's
like doing shit like they still alive.
I was like, bro, like it was unbelievable because remember I told you in the morning, I was like, bro, I ain't believe it.
yeah.
I ain't believe it until I seen Vern. I hopped on Twitter. I seen Vern Twitter. I'm like, oh fuck, this shit is real.
Bro, I didn't believe
This
it.
is real. Like,
I text the group at like 7 in the morning. I was
yeah, I seen a group text. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas be capping, bro. Niggas play too fucking much. Like, bro, it just fucking me up because like, at first I couldn't stand that nigga, but then I heard that song "Who Are You,"
Fredo was one nigga.
and then me and Sage went super duper hard. We had like a ratchet, we both like did an infusion, like we fused,
I
bro.
got this on the Lil Herb that I like.
Yeah, Lil Herb dropped a little video to that shit too. That shit was hard. I heard say he wasn't gonna do it.
Fredo had the fade, then he had got fat, grew the dreads.
Then he had the fro, then he grew the dreads.
Dreads.
He let his fro dread up naturally too.
J. Cole tried to copy his style.
Right. Fredo was evil J. Cole.
Yeah, he was.
Dark Cole.
He definitely was. It was like J.
He
Cole,
was way sweeter though.
a Jedi, Fredo Sith Lord. But yeah, that's about it, you guys. Like,
yeah, man. Well, then we left with such a sour note. My nigga OG about to be Tucker, bro.
No, I'm Gucci, bro.
Gucci, man. We about to get ready probably watch some TV and stuff, man. Get some food, man. But we love y'all, man. Rest in peace to Fredo, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to get ready to turn up. Gooty run the world, man. OG about to be at all these festivals, man. You know what I'm saying? Fresh Adidas track jacket on, man.
You know what it is.
You know what
3
I'm
stripes,
saying,
let me get
man.
that
hey,
sponsorship.
his first
nigga.
big concert, I need tickets, but I need to be in free because this nigga Ashton want to drink and I'm
Right.
thirsty as fuck.
I'm weak.
This is the back of the
And I
class
share my
podcast.
Sour Patch straws with him.
Facts.
Y'all seen it, bro. It's video footage,
Ain't
man.
nothing on there.
So soon as this nigga act brand new, bro, I'm dropping all type of diss tracks.
Like, nigga,
All
I
type
remember
of
when
late
you
footage.
ashed in my cup. I gave you sour straws, then I let you hit my blunt. Nigga, you a
Mm.
bitch. I'm like, oh shit.
Like, damn, this nigga, and then that'd be the end of the song.
Like, damn.
That was the craziest 14-second EP ever. I go platinum. It went platinum. Back of the class podcast,
Oh
y'all.
shit.
Cool kids, cool shit. Love y'all. We out, man.